Guys, we're here. We are arriving towards the end of what has been a very eventful and some might even say a pretty epic World Cup campaign, man. So what's going to happen, man, is we're just going to talk, man. So let me just say what's going to go on the show. Because we're building up to the semi-finals. We're down to the last four, and I know what the final is going to be. I know, I can see it. I can see in my eyes what the final is going to be. But we're going to talk about Southgate because I've been hearing some worrying things about Southgate, Tuchel, and we're just going to talk about England. Let's just talk about English football and the fall because I've been hearing that Southgate should replace. I'm hearing the name of Pochettino. Are you so low? Are you so pathetic that you would go to Pochettino to replace Southgate? We'll talk about that. And also, we'll talk about Cristiano Ronaldo. Where is he at right now? Where should he go? Because we're now hearing reports that his sister has made some comments again about, trying to say what's up. So we'll talk about Cristiano Ronaldo, what he should do, where he should go, and also his sister as well. And then we shall then look at the semi-finals, man. It's Croatia against Argentina. Croatia confidence. Argentina, you're so close. Messi, you're so close. France, Morocco. And we may even, because we may even get, actually no, let's not get political. Maybe that's for Monday night. So we're going to talk about that as well. So just to remind you guys as well, man, is, Monday night is members hangout. So the members hangout will pop off tomorrow night, 11 p.m. If you remember, you can join in or listen to afterwards. So members hangouts does pop off at 11 p.m. Monday. Just click the join button to join in, man. So guys, enjoy the show. I've got my hot chocolate because it is currently 1 degree Celsius. 1 degree Celsius where I am.
That's cold.
effing degree Celsius, man. Please tell me of what's used as cold weather. Cold weather is the most irrelevant thing I've ever had in my life. I am moving to the island. Once I earn enough money from this YouTube thing, I'm out. I will start doing streams from an island.
I would do a lot of things just for the weather to be -1 right now.
No.
It's rough, bro. It's rough. Yeah.
It's tough, man. It's tough. So, guys, so like the vid, subscribe if you're new, and if there's anything you want to add into the show, feel free to use the super chats button. Your dubs are very much well appreciated over here, man. So, actually, you know what? Let me start with this. Actually, let me just throw this out there before we get into the main topic. Let me throw this out there. So let me just do a stream marker right here. So, are we already saying that this is the best World Cup already? Ilias, talk to me. Let me continue your Ilias and your yes here. Ilias, can we already say this is the best World Cup, or should we wait for these two semi-finals and the final? And Ilias, I know you're sweating. Your boy is close. Your boy is close. He's so close.
I'm nervous. I am nervous. But this is actually from the 3 World Cups that I've seen. I haven't seen any of the World Cups before 2014. This is the best one that I've seen.
2014 was amazing, though.
2014 was amazing. It was amazing. That 7-1. The final even.
Yeah, well, it was an amazing goal. It was an amazing goal, though. Yeah,
it was an amazing goal. But the entire tournament as a whole, but in this World Cup, I would say it is. We still have to wait for the final and the semis, just to see what happens. But we have Morocco, we had Saudi Arabia, we had Croatia. We still have a lot to go. But in my personal opinion, this World Cup has been amazing.
Yes, yeah, man. Do you share the same thing that, you know, we don't even have to wait that this has already been an amazing World Cup in terms of some really great matches and just some superb, amazing drama. Like pretty much all the quarterfinals were dramatic. All the quarterfinal games were dramatic, man. So talk to me.
Yeah, first thing first. 1 degree Celsius is not that cold.
Oh, wait. Okay, yes. Is there a way where you can just keep this mic? Always.
Speak for yourself, bro.
You know what it is?
Yes, can you always keep this mic because.
Yeah. You know what it is? Okay, so this mic is always connected, but then with StreamYard, I had to literally, you know, the settings. I have to.
The settings, yeah. Settings stacks.
So last time when you guys were hearing all the different noises from my like around me and stuff like that, it was because I was using the laptop mic, not whatever. But anyways, 1 degree Celsius is not cold, HH. Like I'm telling you, that's about 34 degrees.
Get to the point, man.
Yeah, so one degree is cold for me. One degree is cold for me, man. I'm suffering out here, bro.
HH, I'm telling you. I mean, I have a lot of Nigerian fans. I have a lot of Nigerians, homeboys, brothers, blood brothers, bro. I'm telling you, come to Minnesota, bro.
I will not. Yes, I will not. I will not come to
Minnesota. You will see cold.
Keep Minnesota to yourself. Now, yes, can you get to this whole? Is this the best World Cup ever, man? Also, Streets, talk to me on Streets. Tell me your thoughts about the World Cup. Streets, talk to me, Streets.
I'll hold off. I hold off until I think. As of right now, yeah, it's one of the best. Yes, so it's one of the best. To be the best, I feel like we need to see the semifinals and the final. HH, because at the end of the day, I'm a how do I say it? You know, the means justify the ends.
Yes,
that's what I believe in. Like at the end of the day, if the ending is like you know, not that great, then what was the point of all this drama and all that stuff? I need the semifinals and the final to be crazy. I wanted this World Cup has lived up to the hype so much that, bro, it cannot disappoint us now. So if it disappoints us in the semifinal, final, like it will, you know, it will go down in terms of how I view it. So that's my general opinion.
So look, anyone can jump in. Thoughts on the World Cup, man. Anyone wants to jump in? Anyone, just like general thoughts, man.
The thing is, it's been great so far. But
yes,
as dramatic as it can be, if Morocco reaches the final with Chase and we're gonna have Argentina-Morocco final,
no, but Delta, my thing is that even if Morocco don't reach the final, the fact that you saw how Croatia came back against one of the favorites, Brazil, right. You saw Morocco, you saw what Saudi Arabia did to Argentina. Morocco have already they've broken new ground, first African country in the semifinals. Like
Japan beating Spain in
Japan beating Spain, topping their group. Like there's been a lot of eventful stuff, and it's not as if it's like because the problem with 2002 South Korea was the referee cheated. It was they cheated, so it wasn't real.
And HH, I want to go back to a point that you made quite a few months ago about Neymar. You recently just came out and he said psychologically he's not right in the head after what happened against Croatia, and you were talking about how Neymar is going to be after the World Cup for PSG. Now, as a PSG fan, I'm worried. I'm worried if Neymar is going to be 100% mentally, not only just mentally and physically, because is he?
Delta, I'll be real with you. Delta, I'll be real with you. That Croatia loss was a body blow because of the manner in which it happened. Because put yourself in Neymar's shoes. This is your last chance at the World Cup. You've never won a major title for Brazil. There's a huge pressure on you. Brazilian press isn't really totally with you. You score that amazing goal. Fully, you're rising on a high. Then Croatia come back, and then you lose on penalties, and you're out in the quarterfinals.
Right. And
you miss a chance of getting revenge against Argentina, who beats you out to win the Copa America final. It's too many L's. It's too many L's. And for me, I think Neymar is done. Mentally, he's out.
Yeah, and it's worrying, to be honest. And aside from Neymar, we also got to look at what was the team?
No, but that's how is this World Cup tops, bro? Is this World Cup that dude?
It's been
or do we need to wait? Because I think we can't call it the best World Cup ever because it needs to end. But where are we already? Because for me, my view is this is top three. For me, my three are 94, 2014, and this.
What I would suggest is wait until the final, because HH, I don't want to see a 4-1 deficit or a 5-0 like what happened.
Oh no, it's not happening. No, it's not happening.
We almost want a narrow 1-0 or 2-1 win. We don't want to see like what happened between France and Croatia. We want to
see that can't happen because if Morocco reach the final, they're so good defensively. I doubt they'll get blown out. If France reach the final, I don't think France are capable of destroying either Croatia or because this is a much weaker France team. So for me, I don't think we're going to see blood. But here's the thing, though. Even if we do, that's why I say let's see what this because this semi-finals could be trash. Now, I still feel the way this World Cup is going, I still feel that there's going to be a little bit much more drama. So
I'll tell you this: I don't think the Argentina-Croatia game is going to be fun because seeing how Argentina plays. Look at how they played against Australia. Now they do get it done, HH. They do get the job done. It's not pretty, but they do get it done. And it's similar to Croatia. I mean, we looked at them against Japan, it wasn't pretty. We looked at them against Brazil, it wasn't fun at all. So they don't have this beautiful football, that tiki-taka movement. So between Argentina and Croatia, and I think Morocco and France is gonna look. With France?
Wait, hold on, we'll get there because next we'll take it. So Jamal, talk to me.
Yeah, man. I mean, it has been a good World Cup, man. And you know what? I'm happy. You know why? Because all the politics, all the complaints about it being mid-season, what's gonna happen? We're gonna have a Christmas World Cup, all the drama. And bro, the World Cup has been good. And I don't know what you it is, but I want to stay in Qatar, man. Bro, after all the drama, I can't go back and watch Liverpool.
Jamal, no, Jamal, don't do that. Jamal, speak first. You can notice that. Jamal, do you know that those guys from West London just lost to Aston Villa 1-0? and apparently Amanda Broha is out for the season with a knee injury. Jamal, that's what I'm going back to. So there you go. So Jamal, if there's anybody that wants to stay in Qatar, it's me.
But back to this World Cup. I didn't get to see 2006 good. I only remember the final when Zidane headbutt the guy. So that was the only memory I have of 2006. But 2010 for me was special, man. Just how it was in South Africa and the vibe, it was good. But 14, I think this World Cup is top 3. That's what I'm going with.
Yeah.
Because you know what this reminds me of, HH? Do you remember the 2019 Champions League campaign? People say that was so good, and then the final was horrible.
There we go.
So we have to wait. But yeah, it's top 3 so far.
Let me take some Dubinskis real quick, man. Shout out to Daddy Oos, who says, I'm getting paid and laid. Cry more Penaldians. Daddy Oos, you're a very strange person. You're a really... I like him, though. Yeah. No. He's great because he's so weird and he's so odd. But that's why we love him. Cry more Penaldians. Thank you for that, man. Cry more to the audience. Believe it or not, HH, which part of the UK do you live in? City name. why would I reveal that information? Number one.
It's just we
Two,
all know,
I
though.
don't live in the UK. You don't know where I live.
It's
I
just
could
we
be on
all
Mars for
know.
all you know. So again, my thing is that you don't know where I am. Who told you that I live in the UK? You don't know where I am. Thank you. Whimsical thoughts. Thank you for the debate game. People say this World Cup has the best group games. Hope, check out the group stages of 94. Insane. Yes, the World Cup gave us surprises. In competitiveness, 94 is its peak. For me, I remember 94. That was my first World Cup. Yeah, he had amazing games, but the thing about this group stage is the amount of surprises that you had. It's Germany going out. It's what Japan were able to do. It's what Morocco were able to do. It's how Belgium flopped. It's what Saudi Arabia were able to do in the first game. So the amount of storylines, the drama, and also the crazy drama on the last day, I think is just what's really added to the whole drama. I think, and also what we've seen this world talking about is that the gap between those bigger and smaller teams, it's not been decreasing a lot more, which has added to the excitement. So guys, let's go to our first topic, man. So let me ask a question to you guys. Let me just throw out a question to you guys. Are English people ungrateful? Are they self-entitled?
No.
Yes.
Rob. Okay. Robbie said no. Yes. Okay. So Rob, why no?
Well, if you're talking about Southgate, I think that
Yes.
I feel they're in the right, or they're entitled to feel like this, because when you look at this World Cup for England, you could argue it was the subs that killed it for them, because if we made different subs or earlier subs, they could have done something.
But Rob, who missed that crucial penalty? Now because you can't say that South. Yes, you shouldn't have brought up Saka. I thought that was a bad move. You had a penalty to make it 2-2 while your team was in the
Yes,
ascendancy.
but you also have to look at he brought on Sterling, who was terrible at this World Cup, and before the World Cup started, he brought on Rashford when there were only 7 minutes left in the game. Grealish came only on because Stones got injured in the last 4 minutes of the game. Those were players that needed to come on much earlier, and England could have maybe done something, because Grealish is very good at creating space, being a ball carrier. And Madison got 0 minutes this entire World Cup tournament, and he is the best performer for England and the best performer in the Premier League, English players-wise.
What's one respect to Elias?
No, I was gonna say I don't think this loss against France is up to Southgate at all. Just because his game plan, I think it worked. England were the better team in most part of the game. When you think about it, what chances did France really have to score? It was either the shot from Tchouaméni and the Giroud goal. Other than that,
France was clinical because what I don't like is people will find ways to make the manager the scapegoat because he's the scapegoat. Because my thing is that, are you not going to say that England lost that game because he brought off Saka, because even when he did that, England was still in the ascendancy. Yeah. And I'm sorry, the reason England went up because a dude missed a penalty that could have made it 2-2.
Can I jump on this for real quick?
Yeah, Delta, talk to me.
From my perspective, I believe England are in the right path towards winning a tournament. No, whether that happens or not won't change the fact that the bottom line is there's no point in replacing Southgate.
Sorry, but Dulcie, so you said they're on the right path. When was the last time England beat a top team who were at their best?
That is a segue here that you really just can't refute, because they haven't. They really, all these teams they've beaten, you can't really say they're top tier teams like Germany, but they were finished. Let's be honest, they were. Yeah, they were finished. Japan beat them. But at the end of the day, HH, you know why I said that? Because I believe there's no outstanding candidate, and this group do play for the manager. A large element to the job is managing the personalities in the group and creating a great environment. Southgate has clearly done that. He may be limited in other ways to turf him out, but to just restart all over again would be disastrous in my opinion. But I don't know about you guys, but I feel like
because people say, okay, you sack South. Are you saying Pochettino will do a better job? People say, oh, Tuchel would have done a much better job.
I agree with you. We can't have a foreign manager managing internationally. I don't believe in that. I believe when it comes to the World Cup, in international tournaments, it has to be somebody from that native country.
I'm pretty sure it's a stat. Like the champion of the World Cup has never been managed by a foreign manager.
No, it's never happened.
Yeah.
No.
Exactly.
You know what it is, HH is. I think what is happening now is, as the game is growing and more people are watching, I feel like people are so involved in the game and so involved in club football that people equate international football as its equivalent to club football, which is completely different. The idea that because it's not the same.
And yeah, thank you, because the people. So who won the World Cup in 2018? France. Are we not saying Didier Deschamps is as good as Klopp or Pep?
No,
we're not saying that. 2014, who won the World Cup? Germany. Are we not saying Yogi Löw is as good as Klopp or Pep? No. 2010, okay, Del Bosque, I'll give you that, quality manager. 06, okay, I'll give you Lippi, quality manager. 02, are we saying Scolari is now this top amazing manager? No. 98, 98, Aimé Jacquet is who's Aimé Jacquet in management for? Nobody. So
managing internationally and managing club football week to week is two different things, because internationally you have it's more scouting.
But Red, that's literally the point I'm making, is that you can't just take that, Tuchel is amazing in that club, he'll do well internationally. No, international management is totally different.
Spot on.
It's totally different. So for England, it's like, I don't understand this push that English people have of like, oh my gosh, like Southgate doesn't want to know what we're doing. Tuchel or thingy will get much better. English people need to accept this. Southgate has been England's best manager since freaking Alf Ramsey, since what they had. And what's England's issue is this, it is far deeper. The issue is it's systemic. Because when you look at that France game, that's no Pogba, no Kante, no Benzema, no Hernandez. Umtiti isn't part of this. This is pretty much a much weakened France team from where they were 4 years ago. So they were there for the pickings, but what was the difference? France just have that. Do you know what the difference was? One name, Griezmann.
Yeah, he was good. He was the best player.
And also say, here's the thing, because let's be real. If Kane scored that, England's 2 goals would have been penalties. Not even from open play. Look at that Chouameni goal. Just a little piece of brilliance. People say, Mbappe was kept quiet. Look at what led up to the Chouameni goal.
It was Mbappe's run.
It was because remember Rice tried to tackle Mbappe, but Mbappe sort of got him out of the way, and they pretty much broke the line. So Mbappe really engineered that thing. So the issue is that when you have quality players, even if you're outplayed, those quality individuals have something to change the game in your favor. England just don't produce these kinds of players that have that kind of quality that's a Griezmann, Chouameni, or thing you have.
I mean, Griezmann and Chouameni only shine because of Mbappe. Because Mbappe was he had 3 players on him at all times.
Yeah.
As soon as he would receive the ball, he'd get pressed by 3 players, creating that space in midfield. And you saw it on the first goal when he cuts inside and he goes deep into the right wing area. And then now Chouameni's just sitting there with at least 3, 4, 5 yards of space in front of him we could run into and shoot. So Mbappe, even with it when he's kept quiet, I feel like he affected the game. He was a problem. But the plan, I felt that Southgate's plan worked, because those 2 goals, that Chouameni thing, that's a brilliant goal. The Griezmann goal, that's avoidable. That's just a lapse in concentration. Do you want to hear my thoughts on the game? Because I feel like, in my opinion, England were robbed. I really felt like the referee was extra harsh on England. They got a couple of fouls that were just not called, and even the penalties, the England player had to stop and keep on calling for VAR for him to even acknowledge. He didn't whistle on either one. So I feel, and they played very well. Saka was a problem, and I feel like Southgate he got his tactics right, because Saka and Kane were both dangerous. I know Kane missed the penalty. We can talk shit about him and not being clutch and all that. I agree with you guys. He messed up. He dropped the ball.
No, I mean, it's
but prior to that penalty mistake, he was doing
we can't
damage.
look beyond that. We cannot look beyond that. I know it's Sam Hash and everything. You missed the penalty.
Oh no!
That penalty changes the game.
Yeah. No, but at this level, those details basically decide who goes through.
It's key. But we're talking about the manager, right? Because we can't use that as a criticism on Southgate, because
no, we can't.
Kane is different. But was justified.
But Red, that's my point. Is I don't know why I'm now going onto social media, or I'm watching TV, and I'm seeing guys saying that I'm seeing that clown, Carragher. No. Jimmy Carragher said that England cannot go far with Southgate. But Carragher, you sound like a clown, because my thing is,
So you're saying that if you hire Pochettino or Tuchel, they'll do better because they do better at. First of all, I don't know why Pochettino's name is even mentioned because that guy is trash. But how do you know Tuchel will come in and do a better job? For what reason?
There's evidence. There's clear evidence we have seen. Luis Enrique won a treble with Barcelona. He got knocked out in the first round in the World Cup this World Cup. Hansi Flick, World Cup and a treble winner, couldn't get out of the group stage. Like these are established unbelievable managers at club level.
No, and also remember, and also what guys don't, a key difference, and I think it's very obvious. When you go into international, you can only pick players that are from that country, and that's it. You don't have this massive scouting network. Okay, I want a player like this. So the ability of players that you can attract and so forth is limited because there are only so many players you can try to entice to now switch allegiances based on how many games that they've played. So it's pretty much about this is what we have. Can you make it work with what you have? And you can't. There's no transfer markets in international for football.
Can I speak on this?
Just real quick, just like that's what makes it interesting because like you have a country like Croatia who only has a scouting network of like 3 million Croatians, right? Up against a giant like Brazil who has like 240 million. Right, which like them beating them, what makes it such a miracle? Like, it's huge. Like, but I feel like mental fortitude is and actually like desire is ultimately what wins it. Like when you look at the teams that made it this far.
No. But then see that's why it's a tricky one because my thing is for England. I think England are sort of in a very weird position here, which is why it's very hard to try to understand. I think for a lot of the English people, they're like, this is the home of the Premier League. And it's coming home. Now, I don't know. You can tell me, is England the home of football?
No.
I don't know too much.
Yeah, so I think there's a sense in England that we are entitled to this World Cup because we're the Premier League and it's a home of football. And what England have to do is that, and England will never do this. You have to be humble. You have to accept that you are inferior to a France, to a Portugal, to a Holland. That you're literally you come in as underdogs. But England will never accept that they are underdogs to a France, to a Brazil, to an Argentina, and so forth. They always feel like, oh no, we are on the level playing field and so forth. Because my thing here is that England played well, but did they? If you get where I'm going to, because yes, they sort of looked more threatening, but how good was the football? Did they outplay France? Because my thing is that when France were on top, you could just say, oh yeah, there is a different level of class between France and England. When England were on top, yeah, they're putting pressure, but you're like, the football isn't good.
What?
Like the football, it's just very like.
England, their combination play was better. I felt like even on set pieces, like when that Rashford free kick, if that went in, I thought that was going to go in. Like England actually played. Saka was really good. I felt Kane, like I said, the penalty miss.
I think but they played. But the issue is, it's about
Bellingham
winning.
Was quality as well.
But here's the thing. It's about winning. Do you want to just play well or do you want to win? And what France showed is that we are here to win.
Why do you
play us to do everything like people would argue that in that 2018 semi, Belgium played better than France, but France are like, no, we got the goal. Belgium, play all you want to do all your combinations. At the end of the day, who won the game is us. So they played well, they outplayed. Cool. Who's going to the semi-final? It's France.
It really reminds you of Manchester City against Real Madrid, right? When Manchester City completely dominated them in possession, in the attacking third, and who went
about
third?
Execution.
It's all about the execution.
Jamal, talk to Jamal. Oh yeah, Jamal.
Yeah, AJ, I agree with you, but I'm trying to see the other side, and the only reason I could think is no one likes pragmatic football, and when you don't win with pragmatic football, that's the problem. Because I feel England fans will be good with Southgate if they win something. That's why the Euros was the one where they're supposed to win. This is to beat Italy, because the thing is, AJ. The reason why these guys are annoyed with Southgate as well is because he don't let the expressive players play. I mean, like things like just have Madison on the bench. I know Foden coming to the tournament late, but you don't start Foden. I know this guy has a critics, but even Trent, these guys are the expressive players in England, and these guys don't see bench. So I think that's the reason why England fans have a problem with Southgate, because pragmatic football and the expressive players he don't trust. I think that's the reason why.
No,
It's difficult because, like, it's very difficult because I feel like going back to the club thing, like, I feel like people want a system, a style of football, a style
Yeah,
of
it's
play.
attractive football. I
And
think that's the
people
reason.
want that, but it's hard. Look, you know, when you look at the when Germany won the World Cup, a lot of the players played the same club. They played the same club. You look at 2010. A lot of them, it was like the core was Barcelona. Like,
no,
that's
no,
the
no.
thing,
But
like,
you know what the issue is, Jamal? Here's the big issue, and this is the beauty of the World Cup. World Cup, it's cultural. Because you're not with a team for so long and everything, it is impossible to build the same kind of chemistry that you can build with a club team that you're facing every single week. You can culture that. So the reason why Argentina can do all they do, because as an Argentine, we view the game a certain way culturally. Brazil view the game culturally. England, I think this is the issue with England, they view the game a certain way culturally. So it is impossible to make England play attractive football because that's not in England's nature. England just do not have the same kind of flair, finesse, and style that a France have, that a Brazil have, that even a Croatia have. Look at how Croatia passed the ball, and look at how technical they are. That's not in England's nature. So I don't know what England's version. Here's the thing. England's attractive football was Iran, 7-1. But how good was the football? The football wasn't good. They just scored 7 goals.
Look, I'm sorry, guys. If you look at every player that plays for England, you have Declan Rice that plays for West Ham United. You have Foden that plays for Man City. You have Kane that plays for Antonio Conte at Spurs. You have, everybody plays completely different style of football. And then you expect them to all come to England and play a systematic style of football. I don't understand how that works. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, chemistry is massive. 2010, Spain won that World Cup 2010 because the core was Barcelona. You look at
you could say that, but then at the same time, if you remember the World Cup final, Robin's 1v1, who stopped that? It was Saint Iker Casillas.
Yeah.
Man. Like,
No, because see, I think a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, England have all these ballers and players. Just play them and don't play good. No. It's not just about putting them it's not just about putting these amazing players together. It's about chemistry. Chemistry is very key.
It's
all because you just put all these players, it doesn't mean they'll now start playing like Man City or like Liverpool and so forth. Because my thing is that when you look at City and Liverpool, Foden can see a De Bruyne next to him. He can see a Alvarez over there. He can see a Haaland over there. And you feed off the energy of the players around you. My thing
I agree with that.
When have we ever seen England play attractive football? It's never happened. And my thing is that's why it's a systemic thing because of how England view the game and so forth. It's about get rid, keep it simple, do the basics and so forth. Get stuck. Basically, England don't put an emphasis on style and have fun. It's not about having fun.
But that's also down to the manager. Like Southgate, he plays very pragmatic, very defensive a lot of the time. Like, they could also hire a more attacking manager and they will play more attacking with more flair.
Oh, no, okay, Rob. You said, okay, cool. Hire a much more attacking manager, then let's see how good Maguire and Stones really are. Because do you know why Maguire and Stones look really good? Because Southgate protects them. When Maguire doesn't have any protection, you now see how crap it is for United.
No.
So my thing is, okay, fine. Let's England go out and attack. Then you'll get beat 3-0 by a top team. Because so now you're not going to give Mbappe space. So now you're not going to give Neymar space. You're not going to give Messi space. You'll get destroyed. So Southgate is actually protecting Maguire and Stones because if you go attacking, then these guys will have a lot more pressure as to how good are you as a defender without the protection.
No, but you could have a better balance than that. Like the midfield that Southgate played was very defensive, very pragmatic minded. You could have played one more creative player like Maddison, for example.
You're forgetting about Mbappe, right? You're forgetting about Griezmann, Dembele. Like, they needed to play defensive because they're going to get punished by France. France in a single sequence of play, they could just end you and just score a goal.
The thing is, guys, I don't even think it's about the managers or the chemistry anymore. I think it's about the players because you look at Brazil, you look at England. They're mentally when they just concede. I've seen when Croatia scored, the players just look like they gave up. Whether it's England when they missed the penalty with Kane, whether it's Brazil when the Croatian player scored, I don't think a manager can change it, HH, because I've said this before. England, Brazil, they just don't have that core anymore. Well, England never had it. But Brazil, ever since R9 left, look at 2010. Look at 2010, they went 1-0 up against the Netherlands. What happened? They lost.
But my thing though is, again, if England change manager, do they have a better chance of winning a tournament?
I don't think so. I think Southgate is the best option, but you could. This is all hypothetical, obviously, but if you get changing the managers, the players aren't going to be like, they're not mentally going to change. They're always going to be the same players. They just give up too easily, at least from my perception, anyways.
Yeah, and it can also, like, just going back onto like the point I made about the Hansi Flick one. I remember when he put Sul as a right back, and he played a high line. Like, it's something, and this is the thing, in international football, you have to be very careful about systemic managers that they're diehard about the system, because it's like you look at Didier Deschamps, you look at certain managers. A lot of the international managers are man managers. They're not systemic managers.
No.
But at the same time, his options was limited. So what do you want to
have
do?
to be flexible. Actually, you have to be flexible.
But yes, my thing though is, this is the thing that just gets me crazy about English fans, is how do you go from your star player missing a penalty to Southgate needs to be replaced? And that's the thing, because the narrative now is, oh no, Harry Kane, it's fine, it happens and so forth, you're a national hero and so forth. Man, Southgate, why did you take off Saka? You ruined the game for us. Because my thing is that England, as we all established, were the better team. They looked much more threatening. You stopped Mbappe, so Southgate tactically did his work. Even if, whether he brought Saka off or not, Southgate did his stuff. He put England in a position to beat France, something that they have not been in previous other tournaments where they've been outplayed. So my thing though is, how do you go from your star guy missing a crucial penalty to Southgate's out?
You think
tactically, I feel like his substitutions were horrid. He was an absolute joke.
Red. Subs or not, we've all established that England were the better side against France. Yes.
No. He started off.
So subs or not, he did his job.
Just one second. Let me just on this point, because like he started off the game correct. Like he came in the first half, they played well in the beginning of the second half. But as the game progressed, and you guys are 2-1 down, and your player just missed a penalty, and like you're looking for solutions. He didn't. Like, I felt he should have kept Saka on, bring on Rashford instead of Mount. I don't feel like you guys needed midfield dominance, because you guys had the ball in the final third. You just needed somebody to really stretch the play, have Rashford run down the left side, Saka down the right. You have Kane in there connecting between them. Like I felt he just folded too quickly, and he kept
But Red, despite that, he still put England in a position to beat France.
Oh, I agree.
And the crucial moments in that game was a penalty. I'm sorry, you can't look beyond that. You have a penalty to make it 2-2 when you're putting a team under pressure, and psychologically you have a chance of pretty much beating them going into extra time because you're now in the ascendancy. That was the defensive moment in the entire game. Isn't it a problem
that the team couldn't score from open play during this game? Like, isn't that also like a valid criticism that we could have, like, about like his approach, like offensively?
Wait, Red, didn't Kane have a 1v1?
He did. No.
So in that 1v1, either score it or square it to Foden or Saka in the middle. So you had a 1v1 that you messed up, and also look at the chance that was almost on the line. So like England, where Southgate tactically did his job, because what everyone said was like, man, I didn't think that France would get outplayed. Man, in the second half, England controlled the midfield, something that nobody would have predicted. Everyone thought that, okay, France would control the game, dictate the game, and England would just counter them. But England stepped up and actually seemed to have, that second half, England were largely the better team. So Southgate, he did his job.
I mean, in my opinion, I feel like he had a 6 out of 10
I'm sorry,
game.
like Kane, as harsh as this may sound, Kane lost the game for England. He's mainly responsible. I'm sorry. He's responsible.
But can we
give very quickly. Oh, go on.
Sorry, Jamal, go ahead.
Yeah, Red. You go, Red.
No, I was gonna say Maguire. Just I feel like he deserves some credit because he had a pretty good game.
He had a very good game. And also, you can't blame him for the goal. Like, it happens. Lapse in concentration. Like, it was a superb cross. Giroud just got there, and I think that's why it's. You see, these games are all about fine margins.
which is why you can't look past that penalty. Because when I saw that penalty, I was so convinced that Kane would score. So I was like, okay, 2-2. And I'm like, man, at 2-2, can France come back again? But England, look at where England are going and how much pressure they're going. And also, psychologically for France, after Joe is going up, because I watched the penalty, and you look at Giroud's body language. Like, you could see for Giroud, he was like, oh my, he was like, oh damn, because he thought that, okay, it's a goal after I just scored, and now it's back at 2-2. It would be like, that would be very hard mentally for France to now come back again after it's going up and now back to 2-2. And England, that'll just give them a huge momentum lift. That's penalty miss. It was the game. I feel if Kane scores that, I believe England win.
Can I ask you 2 quick questions, HH? I just want to ask. First question, do you think it was right for Kane to take the second penalty? Because
100%.
he knows
100%.
Lloris. Okay, and the next question is, do you think he's going to leave Southgate? Because I think the pressure from the fans, I feel he might go, I just want to know your
wait, let
opinion.
me ask you. So, first question is 1,000% Kane should take the second penalty. You are the captain, you are the top goal scorer, and you are a very good penalty taker. It makes no sense to not take the second one. So my thing is that, no. And my thing is that, guys, it's a penalty. A penalty favors most players. A penalty, okay, any player, 75% of the time, any player scores a penalty. A quality penalty taker, that goes up to like 90% now. Because it doesn't matter how many penalties you take, it will always favor the taker, especially a guy who's really good like Kane. And Kane is a very good penalty taker. So my thing is that there was no reason to change it. Just score it. It's a big penalty. Put that ball in that net. Second thing is, for Southgate, if I was Southgate and I see a lot of disrespect and people are calling me, I'm like, Southgate, like, I don't need it. And for me, I don't need this. Because for me, I'm like, you self-entitled jokers. I'm like, okay, you think you can do better? Because, hold up. This is what England needs to take into account, because don't be fooled. Let's look at the facts. England have won one major trophy in their entire history. Entire history. England have only been to 2 major finals. Only 2. The second of which Southgate took them there, which was the Euro final. The fact of the matter is, you don't have any football heritage. You don't. I'm sorry, you don't. So for a country who have only won one major trophy, only been to 2 major finals, what are you entitled to? You don't have the football heritage of a Brazil, an Argentina, a Germany, an Italy, or a Spain. You just don't. So you have to just know your role, that you're just not on that level. So you can't expect to be winning this and so forth, because I'm sorry, Southgate has been England's most successful manager since Alf Ramsey. But again, there is this self-entitlement, oh my gosh, we've got Kane, we've got this, we've got all these players. But okay, fine.
This is the most stable England has been since I can remember, HH.
Yeah, that's true.
England has been so chaotic. It has been such a mess for so long. And here's the thing, guys. I want to make something very clear. I'm not saying Southgate is the greatest manager of all time, greatest international manager of all time. But at the end of the day, I also have to give him credit for what he actually did. And then this is me speaking as a non-England fan, speaking from the outside looking and my perspective of what England was and is now. England is so much better with Southgate now than they used to be. And that's a general fact. And the thing is, you want to go for a Hollywood type of manager, manager that sounds nice, the Tuchels and they would love a Guardiola. I mean, which is never gonna happen. That's idea that fantasy sounds nice, but in reality, in practical, it doesn't correlate. And here's the thing. This is a risk that England are going to be taking. If Southgate leaves, then there's a chance that he might take his stability with him.
Yeah.
And then you're back to square one. And that's just the honest truth.
Okay, let me quickly head into Dubinsky's, man. So shout out to your boy Shad. This World Cup has some crazy narratives, no matter who wins. First African winner, Modric, 6th horseman, Mbappe, 6th horseman, Messi, 6th horseman. Well, look, let's chill with the whole horseman status, right? Let's just chill. But I gave it the first. Look, there are a lot of narratives. I mean, obviously, we'll get to semi-finals, but it's true. First African winner, Croatia can do that in terms of a country of 4 million winning the World Cup. Messi, now entering into the serious go-to debates. And
Mbappe could be
let's
one of the
not
goats.
even talk about France. Let's even talk about France, bro, because that's a scary narrative. Miss Kili, yanked off a gas hose that I forgot to remove it and drove away. I had to pay. Oh, damn, Miss B, man.
Okay.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
That's one
Sorry
of
to
my
you,
biggest
bro.
fears, like to leave it out and just.
Oh, man. Shout out to you, bro. Ash R. Shout out to our entertaining, funny, charismatic host, HH, for the content crack day in day out for this year. This channel deserves 100,000 subs minimum. Ash, thank you for the support, man. Thank you so much, man. So, guys, let's not talk about sisters.
Sisters of who?
Name a sister or
Elias. Have you heard listen about Cristiano's sister?
I have. Yeah. I know.
Just leave that family alone, okay?
Yes, yeah. I'm trying to, but they find me. I don't find them. They find me.
Come on, it's World Cup season. We're going to talk about like his sister's comments. I mean, come on. There's so much more we could talk about.
Red, it's relevant to the World Cup because it's her sister coming out.
Tell me a
and
sibling
blaming the players.
Any sibling's going to be heated and he's going to defend their sibling, especially if they're active on social media.
Red,
Red,
no, Red, no.
No.
Red. Attacking the man.
he's trying to defend Ronaldo.
No, so Red, here's why I take issue. Of course you can be angry. Of course you be pissed off. When he starts calling the other teammates rats and saying that these other teammates are trash and so forth.
Speak on that.
That's like, whoa. Okay, now that is beyond just being angry and so forth. Because my thing though is, how are guys now? Because the reality of the situation is, I actually worry for Cristiano right now in terms of, okay, what do you do now?
See,
because here's my thing. Before I come to you, Ines, Ian Wright said something very interesting during the whole interview thing, because he said that someone needs to talk to Cristiano because he understands where he's going from, where there's some players that find it hard to sort of retire, where, you can't, because you've known playing so much. This is all you've known. There's some guys that find it hard to let go and actually look at, okay, now life after football. Because my thing is that for Cristiano, like once you retire, that's it. You're no more within the relevancy of guys playing anymore. So it's a whole different process. So it's, I mean, like you look at Cristiano's sister's comments and Cristiano right now, like where do we go from here in terms of Cristiano with what has happened?
Cristiano at the top level, he isn't an elite player at the moment. His game at the moment is very limited. If he is playing, the team has a player around him. He isn't. Whenever you would play Cristiano, you would say yes, he guarantees you goals, so it's worth it for the team to be playing for him. But he's not guaranteeing goals, and the team plays worse with him at the moment. And looking how we came into this World Cup saying like, hey, this is the perfect opportunity for Ronaldo to basically audition, saying that,
Yes.
hey, I basically made this huge interview saying I'm still a top player with Piers Morgan, and he was going to use this World Cup to basically audition himself for top clubs in the world. He dropped a disaster class. After the disaster class, he had an atrocious World Cup performance. And if I was him, I would accept that offer from the Saudi Arabians. I would look at how I've been playing over the past 6 months, and I would realize, hey, if I don't want to damage my legacy even further,
but Ines, my thing is that I think pride won't allow him to accept that. Because if he accepts that, everyone will round up. Because and this is the big issue here. Now, this is sort of the big difference between him and Messi. The issue, and this is what I've always said about the whole thing, Messi has never cared about this rivalry. He never has. Because Messi is just what he is. He's a very quiet guy, an extremely quiet guy. So this whole thing of confrontation and my rival, I'm here to play football on behalf of my family.
Aftermath of the Netherlands game. How can you say he's a quiet guy? And Messi's always been
no.
Wait. Stumble upon greatness. Like what? Like Messi's the competitive guy. Like anybody that's worked with
Red. No, Red. Any top professional has base level competitiveness.
Nah, he was fighting with Louis van Gaal.
No, sure. Everyone has a bit. No, but yes, yeah.
No, but that was because of Louis van Gaal.
Uncle Van Gaal.
Hold on. My thing is this.
No, the guy was attacking Argentina before the game.
Hold on. We'll get there. Yes, we'll get there.
Yeah, I said, come on.
Look. Yes, okay, look, we'll get there. So my issue here is this: between the both of them, Ronaldo has cared more about this rivalry than Messi has.
Obviously, everybody knows that.
And my thing though is, I think with the way the chips have lied and so forth, this is why it's very difficult. Because Elias, you are right. He should take that job at Al-Nassr and so forth. But because he buys into this rivalry so much, because he is online, he sees what people say and see, Elias, that's the issue. Because do you know who you blame the most? Are the fan boys. Exactly. You've created this problem because Cristiano really believes that I can't retire because these guys need me. These guys still think I'm amazing, so I've got to keep on going and going and going. When it's like, no. You're clearly not that dude, but because you live in an echo chamber and when you go online, you see all of the CR7 handles, you keep on going. The best thing that happened to Cristiano is all of those Cristiano accounts just say, you're a legend, you've had an amazing legacy, hang it up, bro. But they won't. So the more and more that they believe in this myth that he's still this top player, the more and more that he'll believe it. Right, Elias, continue.
No, and still, after the loss against Morocco, people came out and criticized Fernando Santos, saying like, "Hey, why did you bench Ronaldo for this game? You have the greatest player of all time on the bench. Like why would you do that?" And that's the thing. Why would you criticize Fernando Santos for starting the same team that just beat Switzerland 6-1? That had that amazing free-flowing football. Why would you change?
Because Switzerland and Morocco are completely two different teams, and
Switzerland is not. No. Red, you are not making an argument that he should start to Cristiano. Red, don't you dare do that, bro.
Your video before the match was spot on. I watched your pre-match when you said it. In moments like this, you're going into champions. So you're going into
Red. He had a 5.11. Match rating in the groups. He's had one shot on target. No. See, this is what we're not going to do. This is what Santos was faced with. I get it, yes. Different team, different look and so forth. I get that, but this is the reality. The alternative is a guy who was one of the worst players in the group stages. Second of all, he had one shot on target and also Red. Do you know that Morocco are the best defensive team in the whole World Cup?
Yeah.
So this team they've not conceded to an opposing player at this whole World Cup. So there is no argument to start a Cristiano, because you know what? See, I know what I said. Oh, Cristiano would make sense, but you don't know what I then said again. You know what? He makes sense off the bench if you go into extra time, because I'd rather have Cristiano come off the bench, not be too tired having to play 2 hours, so you can come on because I need you to take a penalty.
I'll be honest. I just don't see that. Like Cristiano Ronaldo just brings goals, even at his worst. Even when he's there, he doesn't bring his goals. At this same World Cup, he still brings goals.
One second. Yes, he was bad.
Red. You're the problem, Elias.
People like Red is the problem. Guys, I haven't even been able to land on a single point.
You're the problem.
You guys literally regurgitate the same talking points about everybody else. Where Cristiano Ronaldo is the problem on a team. I want to understand this. How do you have a player who scored hundreds of goals, more goals than his entire team combined?
Have you watched this season, bro?
You see, Elias, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is why, see, Red, you are the reason why Cristiano still believes he'll be here at 45 and at 50 with people like you.
In a World Cup quarterfinal, you should have that kind of.
Here we go.
You're gonna need that. It's valuable even for like.
Me and you, we both watched the game. When did Portugal look like scoring to you? When Ronaldo came on, right? They created way more chances.
Milton, wait, hold on. Wilson.
Yeah, let's hear it.
When Cristiano came on, there was that one chance, which was the 1v1, and that was it.
No, the Pepe chance, the Felix chance. Remember when Bruno made that one?
Because they were desperate. What are you on about?
Exactly. That's the Portugal. That's the effect of
you
Portugal
guys
going all out to attack.
No, but I don't understand this.
This is why this guy still feels he's the best in the world.
Jamal, thank you, Jamal. This is the exact reason. People like Wilton and Red is the exact reason why this guy still thinks he's elite.
We have to be objective on this, bro.
I didn't say he's better than Messi. I didn't say he's the best in the world. I didn't say any of that stuff. I'm talking about from Portugal as a team. To be honest with you, I would trust Cristiano Ronaldo over Ramos in a quarterfinal, especially because you're going to go with a player that has so much experience.
Okay, Red. What did he do in 2018?
Who? He scored a hat-trick.
Cristiano against Uruguay. What did he do?
Yeah, what did he do?
I said no. Hold on. Red. He said hold up, Red. Let me ask you a question. Let me just ask, Red. Relax. Knockouts, the games get harder as you go through. Group stage, that's baby food. Knockouts, that's where it gets real. Has this man scored a single World Cup knockout goal? 2018, what did he do?
Dude,
what did the man do? So my thing is that the issue
you don't start Messi
no, hold on.
Score any goals in the knockout. Like that makes no sense. You have to start.
No, Messi's great though, but Ronaldo isn't.
I'm giving an example. He's bringing up 2018. Messi before this World Cup, right? Messi didn't score any World Cup.
No, but
Messi and Ronaldo are two different players. Ronaldo is relying on the goals.
So you're telling me you're not gonna start Messi because he didn't score any World Cup?
They're two. No, wait, hold on. No, Vilton. Wait, no. Okay, look,
no, I'm not trying to.
Vilton, let me answer you. Okay, let me respond. Vilton, let me respond. Vilton, let me respond. As Elias just quickly picked up, those are two very different players. One is purely a goal scorer, where I have to now rate you on your goals. Another guy is literally our entire attack. Messi has to play because he's literally the whole attack. Cristiano is just there. He's only there just to score goals. Messi is the dribbler, creator, playmaker, facilitator, pointsman, and goal scorer. So he's the first name on the team sheet because he has to. He's the freaking attack.
We've seen that against the Netherlands. Who created that first goal to Molina?
But
and also that's it, and that's right there is the key stark difference between these two guys. Which is why I try to tell you guys that this was never a debate. Because my thing is that look at that goal that Messi scored. Cristiano, he needs people to help him to create. Messi can create for himself.
Okay.
So the issue is that if a guy,
you doing right now, you see what you're doing because I don't want to hear nothing, bro. Nothing. You see what you said right now. But it's just back to what I was saying though. I didn't buy up into the Switzerland game. Remember I said this. I said they destroyed Switzerland in the Nation League like a couple months ago, 4-0. So they know how to beat Switzerland. If beating Switzerland and Morocco is two different ball games. So Vilton,
if Ronaldo started, Portugal would have beaten Morocco.
I don't know. We don't know.
We don't know. Who knows? You guys are hilarious, man. You guys are ridiculous. You guys are ridiculous, man.
You made a video on it. You were like, maybe Ronaldo air threat might be useful against a low
ball. But Vilton, they'll only talk after he's knocked out. Before he's knocked out, everybody was shaking. Everybody was shaking. It's only after he's knocked out. Now we could talk about his age. Now because you guys aren't consistent. That's the problem with it. Look,
you know what?
I just feel like I just feel like Ronaldo. Honestly, like I'm not even his biggest fanboy. Even before this World Cup, I didn't even have him in my top 5, and he still isn't even in my top 5. He's probably like top 8, top 9 in all football in history. One sec. Just because so I can get these guys out of the way. And Messi is better than Cristiano Ronaldo. Like yes, as a footballer, he's the better player. He's more complete. That is not a debate. Right, but what Cristiano Ronaldo's done in his career is nothing short of amazing. Portugal before Ronaldo only made 3 World Cups and 3 Euros. After Ronaldo,
but he's not the same player in 2018.
Let him land.
5 World Cups and 5 Euros, they made it. Portugal were pretty much non-existent. Their only history being Eusebio in 1966. That was their entire history. Right, Cristiano Ronaldo elevated them. So when you say that Ronaldo needs his teammates, yes, of course, because go look at the squads that he played with in 2010, 2014. The only 2 teams that he had that were great are 2006, which he was a youngster, and 2022, where he's now finished. Right. So we're going to use this to just criticize him. Which one? 2018. He
was 33 years old.
Go look at 2018 Portugal.
No, that's him was trash.
No, Red.
No,
we're starting with Guedes.
Wait, hold on. Red. Okay, let's just try to have some calm here. Red, here's the thing. We are not discrediting the man's legacy. No, we're not. We're not doing that. All we're just saying is this is where we are right now. And Red, please, the question I try to ask you is, are you saying that Portugal went out because he didn't start Cristiano?
No, Portugal went out because they are overall not good enough. They don't have a single player in that team that could like switch the play or have a diagonal or a proper
overall not good enough to beat Morocco. I mean, come on.
No, they're not, bro. They like Portugal. Like
wait, hold on, no. It's not Red. That's where no, Red. No, you lose me there because I'm sorry. As the Morocco manager has just said, what Morocco have done is nothing short of a miracle. Morocco don't have a 10th of the resources of Belgium, Spain, or Portugal. Not a freaking 10th. So my thing is that I'm sorry. It's on those players to figure it out. So 100%. For those players, I'm sorry. Bruno, João Felix, Ramos, Bernardo Silva, you guys are playing for Man City, all these players. You should be good enough to be able to beat a Moroccan side where most of these guys, which clubs do they freaking play for?
It's just if Morocco beats France, so like, what are you gonna say? if Morocco beats France on
It's
Wednesday.
it's a miracle.
Morocco.
You congratulate Morocco. And you said France, you flopped because you should be able to beat Morocco. So, but my thing. So back to Cristiano. My thing is this: that we're not discrediting the man's legacy here. The issue is guys like you and Wilson keep putting this myth in his head that he is still this great elite player, where guys like you need to be pushing the narrative of you're 37.
Let's let him
We'll see you in 2026. We'll see you in 2026.
When did me and Red Yasir say Ronaldo's elite?
Red, excuse me.
I don't want to say something sexy.
Okay, so Jamal.
CR41.
Yeah.
The dream is not over. One last dance.
2026.
Red, please tell me that you're trolling. Red, please tell me that you're trolling.
I'll be here in the hangout. Don't worry.
I'll be here in 2020.
Red and Wilton,
No, Wilton, I won't. Wilton, I won't. Jamal, talk to me, Jamal.
Yeah, I agree with Wilton and Red before this season because Ronaldo stopped being a complete player since 2016. That was finished. But from 2016 to now, we say, you know what, this guy could always get a goal. He could always get a hat trick. Even last year he was bad, but this guy still got hat tricks, and he still scored a 3-piece against Spurs. But bro, have you guys watched this season? I still think it's because he didn't have a preseason.
Yep.
This Cristiano, what we see this season, is even worse than what he was before. He's been bad. Wait, let me land.
Let Jamal land.
Because the excuse we all made was he didn't have a preseason. But we have watched his performance. Guy, even his goals has declined. Because people forgetting he was very in and out of the Manchester United team. But coming to the end of the season, or in the middle part of the season, around November, October time, this guy was getting 90 minutes and he was getting 3-4 games in a row. And he wasn't scoring. So I don't know if it's the preseason. I don't know if it's what happened with his daughter. But this season, Ronaldo, he's looking even worse than last year.
Jamal, how do you explain?
He's declined.
How do you explain Ziyech and Griezmann like being in form at the World Cup when they've been garbage for their club?
I agree. Yeah, that's a good point. But we have seen him at the World Cup, and it's the same form. He hasn't changed, bro. This is the same guy.
Griezmann and Ziyech, they're not like this guy's 37, and it's not only that he's 37. It's like the amount of games he's playing in his career as well.
Yeah.
Like, it's like you're gonna get tired sooner or later. Like, man's not in.
I think. Look, no. Sorry, I'll come to you, Les. Okay. My thing is, and I'll come to you, Les. My thing is that for Cristiano's best chance to make an impact at the World Cup was 2018. That was it, because the team, remember, this was they had just won the Euros, so the team was good enough. He had that hat trick against Spain, that good again. So 2018 was the best chance for him to really, truly make an impact.
Yeah, that was his World Cup.
Because
it was old though. Like Quaresma and Nani were starting. Like they were. It wasn't like it was a team at the very end.
Then when was the best time then? Okay, Red. Then when was it the best time?
2014?
2006 and 2022 this year.
Yeah, that's it. 2006 was their best chance.
No. Do you know why you can't do it? Because 2006 you can say, oh, he was too young. 2022, oh, he was too old.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but that's
unlucky.
He just has bad luck. Come on, give me a break. No. I'm sorry. No. Wait, hold up. No, 2018 squad. Hold up. 2018. That was a team that had just won the Euros. So you're going in there as European. Like, can I land?
I agree with you.
2018
was the year.
You came in as European champions. You just got a hat trick against Spain. You just got that goal against Iran. So you were really right there on form and sharp. Dude, I'm sorry, you couldn't get it done against Euro. So my thing is, Cristiano, if you were that good, get that goal against you. Uruguay, figure it out.
That 2016 Portugal team is like
wait, hold on. I said I was going to come to Elias.
No one would be criticizing Ronaldo if at this stage in his career, if he was saying, yes, I can accept being a bench player, playing for Portugal, and having that role as like, hey, you need me as an impact sub, I can be that impact sub. But the entire reason why we're having this discussion is because Ronaldo and everyone is thinking that he is still at the same level that he was in 2018, that he was in 2012.
Thank you.
And
he's not at that level.
Elias, why did Luis Figo after the game say Ronaldo should
you know what?
Why did
you know what I don't get?
And Figo was wrong.
You know what I don't get? You know what I don't get by this fan base?
Wait, hold on. What is that? Ziman.
You know what I don't get about this fan base, right? So Switzerland, right? We saw that game. We saw Portugal actually have an attacking lineup, actually perform well to a certain degree, and then everyone was talking about should Ronaldo start. There was an argument that he shouldn't. and all of a sudden they have a bad result. It comes down to they should have started Cristiano Ronaldo, even though at the time you pick your most informed striker, attacker from your previous game. We talked
it's standard for football. It is what it is. That's what
you don't change your starting lineup. But Cristiano Ronaldo, I just generally think that he's past it, and it is what it is, bro. It happens to every player. It's like it happens.
And also, no, Ziman, and the thing is that someone needs to say to him, and it's his fan groups that great legacy and so forth. You're going to be 38 in February. You cannot be a starter for a top team. Because my thing, Ziman, is that what top team in the champion? Forget that. What Champions League team is going to sign Cristiano? Nobody.
But his family keeps saying he's the best in the world. Did you see his girlfriend post today?
No. See, and that's the madness here is, guys, stop trying to play into this crazy way because that he isn't that dude anymore. Now. I'm sorry. He's washed. He's washed now. He's washed.
It's just. Can I ask you a question?
Oh, okay. Filton. Yeah.
You kept on saying 2018, like that 2016 team won the Euros. It was completely different from the 2018.
Don't do that, man.
And plus, Italy won the Euros. They're not even at the World Cup. Winning the Euro doesn't mean anything. World Cup is two different things, bro. So what do we do with it?
No, Vilton, I'll tell you what we're doing. Stop telling me that he's the GOAT if he can't figure out how to get a goal against Uruguay. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Wait, hold up. Yes, what are you saying? Yes.
I just this notion that a player has to win the World Cup single-handedly. I don't understand.
He has 0 World Cup knockout goals.
Listen,
he has yes. This is the fact.
But he didn't get the opportunity to. So how are you gonna blame him?
Yes.
Why
No,
he has the opportunity now.
Hold on. Yes.
He was on the bench.
Yes. Listen to me. Diego Forlan could figure it out. Davosuke, in a country of 4 million people, Davosuke could figure it out. If you're this great amazing goal scorer, in 5 World Cups, you can't get a single World Cup knockout score.
No, but you do.
One at a time. Yes,
no, because okay, here's the thing.
Let's look at the.
Let's be honest.
Hold up, one at a time.
I'm gonna give some facts. Okay, Morocco is the best defensive team in the whole World Cup. It's not even close by far. These guys, they don't concede goals. The only goal they conceded was to Canada. And then you're expecting Cristiano Ronaldo to come off the bench against that team, that coloss of a team, that peak Marina defensive type of team, and you expect
No, hold on. Yes, hold on. I'll continue, Kenneth. Yes. You can't have it both ways. Yes, hold on.
2006.
Yes. You can't have it both ways. It can't be like when he doesn't score, oh my gosh, he has no help. When he scores, he's the GOAT, he's amazing. You can't have it both ways. Because remember, I clowned Messi. Messi, no World Cup knockout goals. And he showed up. He made it happen, and he clutch.
But he was
hold up. Yes.
Come on, bro. Come on.
Yes.
Let's be honest.
Yes. Yes, all I'm saying right now. No. Yes, all I'm saying right now. Yes, all I'm saying right now is that's the conversation is looking a bit sketchy now. Because don't let Messi go all the way with these dudes. Because if that happens, I don't want to hear these two guys in the same sentence again.
Okay, fine. H is right. I think he has two. I think he has 2 knockout goals for Messi, right? One was against Australia, and the other one was a fantastic goal. The other one was a penalty, if I'm not mistaken. Or he might have 3.
He has 2. He has 2. Netherlands.
You're telling me if you give Ronaldo a penalty, he won't score? Come on. Are you telling me? Come on, bro.
I don't know what you're arguing because bro, even if Ronaldo had one knockout goal, Asian will still argue like one knockout goal is not enough. I don't know what you're arguing.
Can you hear me?
No, but wait, hold up. The overall thing here is this. We are talking about, these are the facts. Wikipedia doesn't like context. I'm sorry. All Wikipedia will say is Messi has 2 World Cup knockout goals, and this great goal scorer in 5 World Cups doesn't have a single World Cup knockout goal. That's what Wikipedia. But Wikipedia doesn't care about this stuff. That's just the facts. But yes, here's the thing. The facts on the ground right now is this man is washed. He's finished. So he needs to think about retirement now because it's over. He's washed. That's the fact.
Just to clarify.
Because he's washed.
According to you.
Just to clarify,
He played 8 knockout games, Cristiano Ronaldo, and he hasn't scored or
And
given
he got
assist.
robbed. He got robbed.
Not scored.
No.
Yes, sir.
Oh my
Shut your
God.
mouth,
Yes,
Shut your
stop
mouth.
being a
All
Cristiano
these
fanboy,
excuses.
man.
Come on, you're a grown ass man giving me these.
Listen.
Wait, hold on. Let Delta talk. Let Delta talk. Let Delta.
He played 8 knockout games. All right. Let's look at his career. 2006. How old was he? Was he 21? HH? I'm pretty sure he was 21. Mbappe, when he was 19, he scored in a knockout
And
game.
Haji as well,
Oh
man.
my goodness.
So let's look at
Haji scored,
2010.
man.
So let's look at 2010. 2010, okay. He played against Spain. You know, he flops anyways, so he's like a small game player. So let's look at 2014. So
wait,
2014.
One second.
Legendary
What a casual
Spain
take. What a casual take. We're all dropped the classic.
Let him finish.
Wait. Let Delta land. Let Delta land. No, let Delta. No, Delta. He's talking. Let Delta land. No, let Delta land. One at a time. One at a time.
I'm cooking here. I'm cooking.
You a troll, bro.
Let's look at 2014. Let's look at 2014. HH. I understand that he don't come first because Germany was in his group. Okay, Germany can come first. But you're telling me USA and Ghana?
He had a knee injury.
USA and Ghana? Okay, so he had a US. If he had an
wasn't even
injury,
supposed to.
no. If he had an injury, right? He literally just came back that season and scored like 13 goals in like 5 games for Real Madrid in the 14-15 season, just at the start of the season, and you tell me he had an injury,
bro.
Oh wow!
No. Wait. Beyond that, hold up. No. This overall thing. Hold on. This overall thing. This is the key issue here. Forget goals and all that kind of stuff. There has never, and this is why there's a difficulty for a Cristiano GOAT conversation to begin with. Cristiano Ronaldo. There's never been a World Cup in which Cristiano has been amongst the best players. At no World Cup. Never. And that's a problem. There's never been a World Cup where like he's been amongst a conversation of one of the best players at a World Cup. So let's not even count goals.
He doesn't.
He can play for Portugal. Like that's the issue.
Wait,
hold up, Wilton. Okay, Wilton. So which would you say like is a better modern football team? Uruguay 2010 or a Portugal? Croatia in 98 or Croatia. Portugal? so what are you saying?
Portugal have not won anything.
If Forlan can figure it out for Uruguay, why can't Portugal?
Cups, and they won the Copa America the following year.
In 1930.
Speak on it, Billy.
Where was in 1930?
Come on.
No, guys. I'm sorry. See, this is what we look.
What had Portugal won?
This whole convo. Hold up. This whole convo started. This whole convo started with. This is where we are right now. He is washed. This is the facts. All because he's washed now doesn't take away from the legacy that he has. But right now he is washed and he needs to consider retirement, either retirement or take up an Al-Nassr thing, because there is no top. What top team in their right mind is going to sign a 38-year-old? Hold up, Kenny. Hold up, Kenny.
But you see in this conversation, there's no, because obviously I think people are going to be too far, but like Delta, like going up like to this old tournament, just like trying to like belittle his legacy as well. Like there's no need for that.
What do you mean? He's an international flop. He has
you see, you guys are going too far with it.
Guys, one at a time. Kenny.
You see, you're going to like international. You can't say that, man. Like,
Delta, bro. He's a troll. Delta just here.
Man has like the most goal of any player in international football. You can't call him an international flop. Man has he has the only trophy of his country internationally. You can't call him an international. There's no way.
Just one thing. Those 2 trophies that Portugal won, whether it's the Nations League or the Euros, was he the best player of that tournament?
Yes, he was. He
wasn't.
Wait. 2016. In 2016, initially, he wasn't. When he dropped a hat-trick against Switzerland in the semi-final.
No. Okay. You can say whatever the Euros like. He's never been amongst the best players at any World Cup. That's a fact.
Yes. That was his World Cup.
So the fact that nobody has responded, that's a fact. And that's a problem. Because say whatever you want right now. Whatever happens to Argentina, Messi will be amongst the best players at this World Cup.
And who cares if he doesn't win it?
Who cares if he doesn't win it?
Who cares if he doesn't win it?
No.
No.
He has is way better than Argentina.
No. Wilson, you know why?
Do you know why that's an issue? Is let's say that he doesn't like Argentina don't win it.
Yeah, you're gonna come.
No, wait, hold on. Let me land. Let's say Argentina don't win it. At the end of the other day, if you don't win it, okay, we're not at level. But if a guy actually was one of the best players of the World Cup and you've never been the best player, I'm going to side with homeboy who was actually one of the best players at the World Cup. But Cristiano doesn't even enter the chat. That's what I'm saying. Hold up, Z-Man. Do you know what you're talking about? A guy who's washed 5.11 who scored rating. Z-Man.
That's not the point. The point was Delta called him an international flop, and you can't call him that because of his.
No, he's not. He's not an international flop.
That's where the argument begins.
No. See, Delta, you just hate it right now. He's not an international flop. Because my thing is, hold up. Here's the thing. Cristiano, for what he contributed in, you can even go back to Euro 04. How his debut, Euro 04. Wow. The World Cup in 06 and now in 2016, he has done what's for Portugal. But what the key blemish on his legacy will be how you have underperformed at World Cups. I'm sorry, you have underperformed at World Cups.
I'm pretty sure that's the angle that Delta is taking. You played in 5 World Cups. How many iconic performances? Okay, let's take away from he hasn't scored. How many iconic performances or good games have you had?
A hat-trick against Spain,
bro, wait 1 second. Bro, have you? Are you talking to me? How many World Cups have you watched? How many World Cups have you watched, bro?
Yeah,
that's a casual ass take. 1 second.
Yeah.
No, wait, hold on. Red.
Can I say something without?
Okay, Red, go for it.
Because that is insane. You can go back and watch 2006 World Cup and see what a young Ronaldo did as a winger. He was incredible in that World Cup. That's where his prime pretty much started for United. It was after that World Cup. And then if you go back to 2010, when PSG Delta was mentioning that Spain game, go watch that Spain game. Watch the classic that Ronaldo dropped. As an individual, he was incredible. The Spain were just, at the time, a super team. And they outplayed them.
No,
they lost to a better team.
But Red.
2014.
No, Red. No, Red. This is a quick question. Has Cristiano Ronaldo ever been amongst the best players at a World Cup? Yes or no?
I agree with you on that. He
wasn't.
Let's say, okay, I'm not saying, but I don't understand. People keep calling me a dick and stuff like that. I'm not saying Cristiano Ronaldo is the best. We're just saying respect. He's not trash. You guys are you're overdoing it.
You're
trying to shit on a man at the tail end of his career.
Is he trash now? Now is he trash?
Yeah, now yes. Is he?
That's the whole point. That's what everyone's saying.
Everyone agrees.
Hold on, Zeman. But you know, we literally started this conversation by saying, what do you do now? Because as of right now, you are unemployed. You got sacked by United.
We don't know it.
You dropped a disaster class at a World Cup.
Why are you trying to beat a man down when he's like on his low?
Yes, no. Yes,
I'm not.
We're trying to say that. What should he do now?
Like he's at the very top level.
No, but guys, hold on.
If he is saying like, hey, I'm not at the level required. Okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna trash you because you're not the level required. You're saying that you're at the top. They're still the best player in the world.
Here's my issue, though. I've never seen. I've been like H is probably you have been living a lot longer than me, and then you're older than me, so you have watched the game a lot more than me. But I've never seen a football player as great as Ronaldo is that gets crucified like this at the age of 38. So. I don't understand.
Yes. Let me respond to you. Yes, that's a great question, and my answer to that is that he brings this upon himself.
Exactly.
So, because
and the Messi guys as well.
No. Yes. Best player in the world. You're held to certain standards.
No. It's not even that. That is one thing. If you're the best, okay, I'm going to now hold a benchmark. If you keep commenting on Instagram posts, thingy posts, and you give an interview where you're saying that, like, how could you disrespect me? I'm Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm one of the best. Wait, hold up. I'm one of the best on goal. So because that interview revealed everything that, no, you really believe that you're one of the best and you're the GOAT and you're a top player. So if you believe you're this top player, and I see the disaster class you put forth at the World Cup, something doesn't add up. And this whole convo started off by saying that someone needs to tell Cristiano that you're going on to 38, and as of right now, you are washed. So as a washed up 38-year-old, you need to think about your legacy and either consider retirement or consider a club that will just take you purely for your money, because you are of no use to any top team, specifically in the UCL. And the issue is this: I'm not sure that Cristiano realizes that.
So
that's what this whole discussion is about.
He was praying on his downfall. Wait,
hold on, Zeman.
Hear me out, right? Let me play the devil's advocate in this situation, right? If you actually look at what Cristiano Ronaldo is, you could say how much he's overstayed his welcome, but let's be honest, that type of mentality is what got him to the place he's at. Which was he's a top athlete that's performed wonderful for his nation, that's performed incredibly well for his club. This guy, this is what got him there. Like, all of a sudden you're telling him to switch off something that got him to the place he's at. Like, it's hard. He's a professional athlete, and he has to have ego in order to make it to the top. So, like,
Zima, yeah, you can. Zima. My thing is, but Zima, my response is, Zima, it's 100%. You need the whole thing, but there comes a time where you need to face reality. So he should still have this ego at 45, at 50, at 55, at 60. Hold up, Zima. Hold up, Zima. What is it? Because Zima, no, wait, hold on, Zima.
He needs to be realistic.
No, Zima. What you're saying doesn't make any sense.
It does.
We are dealing. No, hold Zima. Let's just listen to me. We are dealing with sports, which is a physical thing, and we are human beings, and our bodies grow old, and our bodies do not become as sharper. So it makes no sense thinking that as a 40-year-old, you can still perform as a 28-year-old or a 27-year-old. It makes no sense.
How does Tom Brady do it? What do you think? You think Tom Brady?
Yeah, you think he's like, oh,
wait,
gosh,
you think throwing a ball is the same as playing top-tier football? You're comparing a quarterback to being a striker for a top-level football team.
Like the thing is, I see what Z-Man's trying to say because I kind of agree with him to a degree because like you have to think about.
Okay, fine then. Elias, let him. He wants to retire. Elias, let him play till he's 60.
No,
let him play till 60. No, Red. I just want him to retire. He's to play till he's 60.
I agree with you, but what we're trying to say is like how hard it must be for him to accept it because his whole life it's that mentality of like I'm just gonna keep pushing, keep working harder, and now it's gotten to the point where his body can't do that anymore. He's like it's at its physical peak. Like it could not. Physical limit. It can't go any longer. He has to retire, but I think it's just going to be hard for him to accept it. And you could see at the World Cup as he's walking out when he was crying. He was broken.
Okay. We have to move on to the World Cup semis, and I'll take it off. But I think I think I figured this out. I've got it. I figured this out. I think the issue we have here is there are guys who appreciate football, and the guys who just appreciate individuals. And when guys appreciate individuals, they can't see football. See, I am about football. What? Guys, wait, hold on. Let me know. So guys come and then guys go. Guys are here and then guys retire. Guys do well and then they do bad and then they go forth. But the whole thing with Cristiano is that there are guys who it's an infatuation of, man, this great player, he's keeping on going and everything. And there's sort of this kind of addiction to try and think of excuses just to sort of like defending and keep going good. Whereas for me, I'm like, I just look at football purely. So for me, I don't give a crap about your legacy. For me, because I'm about football, I'm like, okay, what are you doing now? If you're crap now, you're crap. Bro, I grew up with Buffon. And I know when Buffon was the best keeper in the world. And I remember Buffon at Parma and what the guy was doing. But as of right now, I say, no, Buffon, you're garbage, you're crap, you're old. And this is me who I know what Buffon was at the very start. So when you're about football, it's about the now. Who cares what you've done in your history? It's about the now. If you're crap now, it's over. Bro, this is my guy. Ronaldo is my guy. And when he showed up in 06 over, I was like, wait, Ronaldo, what? How are you? And he was garbage in 06 and shouldn't have been in the team. So the issue people have is they can't look at the sport objectively. They are just obsessed and biased with the individual, which is the issue that we're having here.
HH, after years of speaking with me about football, just because right now I give this opinion on Ronaldo, I'm not obsessed with an individual like Ronaldo. Just because I'm saying to people that you can go back and watch matches for this man, and you will, if you love football, you're gonna love those matches. Like go back and watch.
Red, no. Red, I don't. Red, I don't care about the past. Football is about the now.
No, football is just about the
No, Red. No, Red. This is what Red. This is what football is about. No, Red. This is what football is about. When you're currently playing, we judge you in the now. When you retire, then we look at your past and your great bits.
And let's be honest,
that's how football works.
You guys never watch like old school matches. Like just yesterday, I was watching Argentina versus Germany 2006. Like I wanted to watch Germany versus Italy 2006. Like these were like incredible matches. They can go back and watch classics. Like no,
Red. I don't think he listens to what I'm saying. We're talking about Cristiano Ronaldo. He's currently playing now.
Oh, now he's finished.
And because he's currently playing now, I don't give a damn about his legacy or his history. So all I care about that is he good or is he crap now? Once he retires, then let's talk about the great things he's done and the amazing things he's done.
Everyone say he's trash. Like everyone says that he's trash.
Like we all say,
and guys,
so let's hear a retirement plan.
But I don't get.
Just one thing.
Let's
be honest, guys. Like, how great was he, anyways? Like, how great?
You see, that's why.
Look. Let me take some dubs, man.
I'll tell you this: he's greater than your club. That's a fact. Like Cristiano Ronaldo's done more for football than PSG football. That is a fact, bro.
Let me take some dubs. Hold up. Let me take some dubs. Hold up. So shout out to your boy Kwabobije. CR7's sister, wife, and fangirls would be his downfall. Look, man, as I said again, the people around you, it's very important, the people that you keep around you. JJ Bridge, if Luka Modric takes this Croatian team to a World Cup, where would you rank him with the body of work over a career, age, longevity, all that? Bro, I mean, we'll get to when it comes about the semis.
He's the greatest midfielder, bro.
I'm not even thinking about that because it would be too great of an achievement that I don't even know. I don't even know, bro. Wait, hold on. I don't even know. Let me just get through the dubs. Lord Mill. Argentina does make it out of the group without Messi. Portugal gets the quarters without Ronaldo, and that's a cold fact.
Portugal do not qualify to the World Cup without Ronaldo.
I knew yes.
That's a fact. That's a fact. They don't qualify.
With this Portugal team, they don't qualify?
They don't qualify. Without Ronaldo.
No, but Ronaldo Silva, Rafael.
Okay, but it's a fact.
Wait, hold up. Wait, how many goals did Cristiano score like in the playoffs?
0.
So
it was his goals that got him there.
And the fact that they went in the playoff is like that's what's wrong. Like they have to go to playoff.
Wait, hold up. Let me hold up. Okay, like Antonio Badani, CR7 brings goals in 2022. What have you been seeing? Again, but look, I think everyone agreed that right now he's washed. Everyone agrees that right now Cristiano Ronaldo is washed. I think that's all agreed upon. James, he's finished. Benched by club and country, it's done. He has 2 open play goals all season against Everton and Sheriff. Career done with 0 goals and assists in World Cup knockouts.
Yeah, you see that, Yasser? You see
I mean, these are facts, man. These are facts. You can't argue, bro.
No, these are haters.
There's one. Red and Vilton are one step away from saying Ronaldo's aura would have beaten Morocco.
Bro,
Vilton would have actually made that excuse.
I would have said it.
Shout out to Tapua. These arguments always descend into fanboy versus fanboy. When are we going to let these two dudes' toxic fan bases rest? Football is bigger than this. One of the best days is going to be when they both retire.
I agree.
And for me, and I think that will just be amazing because once that happens, like, man, we cannot just get back to talking about football because I think
it's gonna be Holland versus Mbappe, bro.
No, Zimmerman, thank you for saying that, Zimmerman. They will try to do that and realize that it doesn't work because what people don't realize that Messi and Ronaldo was just a special, unique thing that will never be replicated again. It will never because there'll never be two guys that will be as consistent goal scoring ever again. Wilton, I know that.
The best and worst thing that happened to football was those two.
Like the biggest rivalry like in football.
Because
everything was perfect for it to happen. But also credit. Players like Xavi, players like Iniesta, players like Puyol, just 3 examples. These are players who knew that their time was up at the prime level, and they decided to leave. This is what Ronaldo.
They won everything, though. They won everything.
But they quit.
They quit on
everything.
They won everything in football. Ronaldo hasn't won a World Cup.
Yeah,
so he should keep on trying.
Exactly.
If he can, why not?
So he should retire now, Milton. So he should retire now, Milton.
Wait, hold on. Elias.
No. But the point, these 3 players knew that their prime was up. Even that they want everything that there is to win. Their prime was up, and they all said it. They chose the perfect moment to retire. Ronaldo, his
bro.
His retirement. He's not choosing. Wait, what were you gonna say?
No, look at the likes of R9 Ronaldinho. They literally finished at the age of what 30.
I mean,
28 or
the
so.
funny
Like,
thing is, he mentions Puyol, even though Puyol should have retired like 5 years prior to that. Like Puyol was not a good player for you to mention in the same bracket as Ronaldo. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah,
like,
no.
But the point is that you should know when to retire. Like that's the point I'm trying to say.
Ronaldo's trying to win the World Cup. That's why he wasn't retiring yet.
Yeah, that's
maybe
that's
he might now.
thing,
Maybe he might now since
guys,
2026.
I mean, he has to retire. I mean, what is he
wait, hold on. Zeman, he's never retiring. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. He's never retiring.
No, he's going to Al-Nassr, bro. What are we talking about, bro?
No, wait, hold on. But it's fair. Immobile has a better legacy than Kane. #true. Yeah.
How?
Yes.
That's true.
No. Yes, he does.
Euros.
He has his Euros.
Oh, come on, bro. He has.
No, it's bad. Yeah. Shout out to Shadow Hodl. CR7 should take a note from Ibra's book. Can't demand to play every game as a geriatric. But Shad, the difference is Cristiano's legacy, his fanboys, his Instagram followers. That's the problem. And I think basically Cristiano's brings into the issue. He's not going to demand that as a 38-year-old, I get paid $500,000 a week and I'm a starter. That's a hard sell. And here's the thing right now. We are in because this is very unique. I think Elias made the point. We've never had two players sort of compete with each other at such a high level. And because it's been such a unique thing that we've never seen in football, Cristiano's now reached the point where, no. I'm this unique, special player. You should start me. For clubs like, yeah, but we can't start a 38-year-old in every game for its top teams. I'm sorry, we can't do that. It's fair. Just remember Zidane's legacy over CR37 and Messi. Unless Messi wins the World Cup, then that's a different convo. So hold that thought. Hold your beer. HH, are you drunk? Can you pull up the 2016 final Portugal squad? Why?
He's just a hater, bro. Like, there's no need to convince this guy. Even if Messi wins the World Cup, he's going to find a way to shit on Messi. It is what it is.
Well, it depends how he does. Silence one. The difference between Messi and Ronaldo is that Messi will retire once he realizes he has become a one-dimensional player. Oh yeah, look, that's why I said that these guys are different. Cristiano, I think, has always been really, really concerned about, I'm going to be Messi, Messi doesn't give a damn.
Messi does care.
Messi does not.
Guys, Messi does not care about Cristiano. He doesn't.
Guys, he's a competitor, but he's not interested in the rivalry with Cristiano.
Messi doesn't lose a second sleep over Cristiano Ronaldo. He doesn't.
So salty when Ronaldo won the Ballon, he was like, "No, I gotta bring it back. I gotta win the Ballon d'Or back again." Like it's competitive.
No, Messi doesn't care about Cristiano. He never has. He never has. Just three. Before this World Cup, I didn't have any expectations for Africa. It's also how they did it. Injuries didn't stop them. We're lucky to have witnessed history. Look, what Morocco have done is superb. It is absolutely superb. And we're going to get into detail because that manager has to get some kind of award because what they've done is absolutely amazing. Messi has the most knockouts assists 5. There's no debate. Look, Messi's balling. Messi's balling.
You know what I find funny is that, like Morocco, Amrabat and Ziyech, it just helped Morocco to the semi. But yet, there are people here who are trying to excuse a guy that cannot even get his team to a quarter of the semis, man.
Who are you referring to?
The guy 3 steps closer to you wearing glasses.
Wait, hold up. What's Yaz?
Yeah.
Oh.
and the guy next to him.
Yeah. Sorry, going. Oh yeah, it's true. Okay, see, Messi. Okay, sorry, you already said that. Sorry. Messi has knockout assists also, something alien to CR7 because they're different players. Hence why I've always said that I've never understood what you compare this to. One guy is a pure goal scorer, another guy dribbles, creates, passes, playmakes, and scores goals. Why was there ever a debate?
There
was never a debate.
If Messi's out, you better not high on Discord, bro. You better not high, bro.
Just 3. What would Weghorst got 2 knockout goals from the bench?
So did Haji. Shout out to Haji, man.
No, come on, Simon. We're not counting that Haji goal. Relax. We're not counting that Haji goal. Stop it.
A goal is a goal, man.
No, that's right. Messi better win it, or he'll be a fraud like CR7. Not quite.
Oh,
because
not quite now. Not quite. Okay.
How?
Wait,
no. Vilton. You can't learn Vilton. That makes no sense. No. Hold up. Listen.
Wikipedia say? Yeah. What Wikipedia say?
Let me land. First of all, the World Cup has not ended yet. But you know what Wikipedia will say? Messi has 2 World Cup knockout goals. Cristiano has 0. That's what it will say.
So by your logic, somebody has 3 World Cup knockout goals. He's better than Messi. Because
no, this is about Messi and Ronaldo. For instance, Messi has performed better at World Cups than Cristiano. That's a fact.
It doesn't matter if you don't.
No. But if we're comparing the two, Messi has done better than Cristiano.
If you don't win it,
that's a fact. That's a fact. He's done better.
Is anybody here saying that Ronaldo's better than Messi? Anybody here saying that? No. So that's irrelevant.
Then why was it ever a debate?
So
Ashar. Goals. What about assists? Key passes. Contribution over 90 minutes. Messi might be the best scorer, playmaker, and dribbler of all time, which is why it was never a debate between him and Ronaldo. Ronaldo was never in the conversation.
Hold on. You see, here's the funny thing about
maker in the Champions League. You know it's Ronaldo, right?
Hold on. You see, this is one of the reasons why I actually want these two to go. This is exactly why I want these two to leave, because Red and Vilton are actually right. Nobody's actually comparing these guys, but it has become a comparison because we're talking about one of them. It's inevitable, basically.
Yeah, no. For me, all I've just said is that I just don't know why it was ever a debate when one guy clearly does something very different from the other guy. How do you compare a goal scorer to a dribbler, playmaker, creator, and goal scorer? It makes no sense. It makes no sense.
Ronaldo wants to be that.
What?
Ronaldo like to be?
No, he never was. He never was. Abrit's fair. Zidane in 12 games.
Messi.
Yeah, no, I don't know. It's like he never was.
Messi only became a prime creator in 2014 onwards when he started playing more to the right during MSN era. Before that, he was playing as a center forward. He was playing centrally. Yes.
Hold on. Let me do it. Just hold on. Abrit's fair. Hold up. Zidane in 12 games has 5 goals in the World Cups, and 3 of those 5 came from 2 finals. Yet to tell me CR7 in 5 World Cups couldn't get 1 knockout goal. Bro, Zidane is a different level from Chris. Come on. Cristiano's not in the same galaxy as a Zidane. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Silence 1. Messi's standards for himself are simply too high. But he's good with that WC, man. And Casey, Broha injured. He should join the London Cowboys. He's already part of Casey, worry about the Europa League, man. So, guys, before we get out here. So, Elias, I'm coming to you, bro.
Okay.
Elias, here's the thing, Elias. If he does it, then I think Red and Vilton might just quit football because that's all they're holding on to is if Homeboy doesn't do it. That's all they're holding on to because guys,
it's a lot of people.
No, but if Argentina win it, I think there are many fanboys that will self-harm. But Elias, talk to me because Elias, whatever happens, this is going to be tough because Croatia are a very difficult team, and it's going to either be France or Morocco in the final. So how are you feeling about Argentina's chances, man?
I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling confident in this team. Croatians are not going to be easy at all. They showed against Brazil, they showed against Japan that they're a very solid team, a solid unit who work hard, who have great technical ability, and with a Luka Modric and a keeper who are in outstanding form. You saw Croatia don't need much to create a chance. You saw against Brazil, 1 shot on target, 1 goal. Argentina is going to be they're going to have a great game if they're going to have to beat this.
But here's the thing, though. Let me ask you this: if you're Scaloni, would you try to push to try and win this in regulation, or would you be fine that I trust in Emi Martinez? Because I feel like Croatia, of course, I'll try to, but I think Croatia will lean more towards let's keep it tight and let's take it to penalties. Because my thing is that it's also because if you go to penalties, you have Emi Martinez and you have guys who've won 4 consecutive penalty shootouts.
Yeah, a penalty shootout is always a throw because anything can happen in a penalty shootout. You can have a player who always scores a penalty, like for example, Paulo Sarabia for Spain. He out of the 16 penalties that he's taken, he's scored every single one. And his first miss was in the penalty shootout. You never know. So it's a toss-up. I think Scaloni is going to try and win this in the 90. But if it goes to the penalties, I think he's going to have confidence in the team because we have great penalty takers, but also in Emi Martinez to bring up a save. But the goal should be to beat Croatia in the 90. It shouldn't be to take Croatia to penalties. It shouldn't be like that.
I mean, what do you... Because honestly speaking, I think this goes to penalties. I think this goes all the way. Because I'm thinking 1-1, it goes to penalties. But what are you feeling happens? Do you think this goes all the way, or do you think Argentina can try and end this?
in regulation?
It depends on who plays. If Di Maria starts, I think they have a great chance. Because Argentina's attack has been solely reliant on Messi at this moment. Di Maria missing is a huge miss. There is some debate on how Argentina is going to set up. If Argentina is going to go with Julian Alvarez and Lautaro Martinez up front, or is Di Maria, because there is some question marks there. Or do you play the same system against Netherlands? Because what Scaloni has been doing is he's been adapting the system to the team that he's been playing against. Against Netherlands, he played a 3 at the back. Against Australia, he played, I think it was Papu Gomez. I don't remember.
Yeah, Papu Gomez should have been.
It's because our wingers aren't fit. Nico Gonzalez and Angel Di Maria are both of the wingers who play. But they've both been injured. So Scaloni has been limited in that, and he's been trying to adjust. But once again, Croatia is going to be an extremely tough test. They're a very solid team, and it's going to be a hard one for Argentina.
Abdul, talk to me on Argentina, man.
Can I ask a question?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you can hear you. Can Abdul go for it?
Yeah, because I'm using like a gamer mic in my headset.
Shout out to Abdul, man.
Yeah, shout out Delta, man. Shout out Delta. Shout out UFC, by the way. Shout out UFC. Shout out Dana White.
No, Abdul, just hurry up before I No. I'm going to continue this on UFC. I'll just hurry up.
Okay. HH, before I say anything on this game, because somebody who's going to play in this game is going to be there, and I have a problem with him. I think he's a false image. I feel like he's a fraud and he's overrated.
Okay.
But I'm not going to mention his name to begin with. I'm going to describe him first because I'll get attacked. I know I'm going to get attacked, HH. I'm going to get attacked.
I got your back, man.
Okay, thank you. HH, red cast to anybody who interrupt me because I want to cook a little bit.
Abdul, if you don't get to the points, I'm just going to cut your mic.
Okay, so basically, we have a player who doesn't contribute to his team creating chances. They rarely create any chances. They rarely get shots on target. They rarely score goals.
Okay.
They don't have any control of the game because man like Lukaku could have scored 15 Gs if he could finish. They don't really defend very well because their goalkeeper has to post save after save after save after save off like 11 shots on target Brazil had, by the way. Lukaku could have scored 17 goals.
Okay.
And there is a lack of control over the game, and there's a lack of chance creation. So what does Modric actually do? What does Modric actually do? No control, no defense, no creation. What does he do?
I kind of knew it was coming.
No, what does he do? Guys, tell me.
Okay, so is the point that Argentina should easily beat Croatia then?
No. This is unrelated to that. I just think Modric is a false.
No. He already has his Ballon d'Or. Modric already has, because but it's funny what Abdul says though. If Croatia, because I keep hearing this stuff, and I think it's good. So if Croatia win this World Cup, do we give Modric credit?
The goalkeeper.
Because I mean, how much credit should we give Modric? Because if they win this, a lot of credit should go to Vardiol.
Yeah,
and
I think he's been the best player for Croatia. I think Guardiola has been the best player for Croatia.
Guardiola has been one of the best players in the tournament.
Yeah,
from match one.
They had one shot on target, bro. So what's Modric doing all game? And what control did he have over the game? They could have scored 17 goals if the goalkeeper didn't have
But Abdul, you don't know that if Croatia win, you know how it is. They'll focus all on Modric. It is what it is.
That's what I'm saying, false image. But anyway, on the game, HH, I really think Argentina is going to struggle, bro, because they lack pace, and you need pace to break down low blocks, bro. You need pace and quick interchange to unlock low blocks, and that's something.
Croatia is a tough defense, man. They're a tough defense.
Bro, they're gonna struggle, bro, and especially because we saw against Netherlands that once they brought on their physical tall players, bro, Argentina, they couldn't cope with it when they attacked. And when you look at it, Croatia, they have a lot of a physical advantage because, bro, I don't know what it is with Argentinians, bro, but these guys only give birth to midgets. None of them are tall, bro. Mm-hmm. They're all midgets, bro. And like, bro,
but very, very talented hobbits, bro.
They are very talented, and I'm gonna be more interested in seeing how Croatia are gonna approach this. Like, are they gonna
Okay. Look, Abdul, let's cut the crap. Morocco beating France. Now what?
Don't do this, HH. Don't do this.
Wait. No, see, I hate when guys do that. So, don't do what?
Don't do your reverse, man.
Abdul, don't do that. Abdul, don't. See, Abdul, no, hold on, Abdul. Unless you can give me evidence that you're a psychic, don't try and admit that you know what's going through my mind. Morocco, okay. Let me ask this to the audience: can Morocco beat France?
Of course.
Yes. Yeah, they could.
But will they is the question.
Okay. So you say will they?
Yeah.
Best defense at this whole thing.
Right.
You saw how they locked up England.
Oh my
I know that
God.
Morocco know how to
You're
counter.
setting yourself up. No, let me break it
No,
down.
come on. Because Simon, what's not happening is France.
Disgrace.
You know what? If Mbappe wins the second World Cup, I'm calling it jinx stats.
No, God luck.
Jinx stats.
Zeman, France are not winning a second Dubinsky, man.
No, you know what's the problem?
Elias, well done. Yeah, you have a good chance because France are not going to be a factor, so it's good.
This guy HH literally said, like, 30 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago, that if France lose, they're considered a flop against Morocco. Now all of a sudden it's, man, if they lose,
I'm dealing with reality. Okay, hold on. This is reality right now. Morocco are dealing with the spirits. So I don't know how you beat spirituality. I don't listen. And guys, I'll keep it a stack. I'll hold my hands up. Yeah, I am shocked that France even made it to this far.
But France got a witch.
But we're also shocked that Morocco made it this far. So we're both both teams.
No, but did you see that at the end of the game of Portugal versus Morocco? Like the Moroccan players were at their end. Like after every corner kick, they were falling to the ground. They were exhausted. And I do think that
Red, don't do that, because I can then say that 2018 World Cup, Croatia played back-to-back 2-hour games, and three of their games went to extra time.
No, but Morocco also has injuries.
No. Gatlock, but what's it called? Denmark went to penalties. Russia went to penalties. England went to thingies. So 3 games all back to back.
They lost to France. Yeah, they lost to France. You're proving his point. He's saying that France will beat Morocco.
Yeah, like I'm saying that I think that France are just gonna be too much for Morocco. Like I've been like
no, but okay, you can maybe say that in the final, but this is their third. You can say that this is their third game. Like Croatia had, because that World Cup final was the fourth game. So second round, quarter, semi, all went into extra time, and they won all 3.
But you see how many extra times we're having?
Yeah, we've had quite a couple.
But Red, you know what?
And you know what as well, bro? You know why you can't?
Hold on, very quickly. Don't use that. Say, don't use the fact that France only played 90 minutes. Morocco have gone to.
No, it's not. I'm using HH. There's other factors. HH. When you look at Morocco, like
they only got to extra time once. Yeah, only once.
No, but HH, you know what Red is trying to say. You know what Red is trying to say is that yes, they haven't gone to extra time many times, but the way they are playing demands so much energy from them, bro.
Abdul, if you don't understand, what's it called? Don't underestimate the power of the human spirits. That every game it's a home game. Trust me, man. There we go. Once Morocco step out, and that stadium is totally dominated by Moroccans. Bro, you forget what fatigue feels like.
Cancel Disney Plus subscription, HH. Human spirit, HH. There's limitations. Like HH. Like I want Morocco more to like Dahil Maghrib. Like I genuinely want them to win. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't see it. Like I just feel like because especially after the Portugal game, like they put it all on the line.
Resubscribe to the Disney Plus, man. Don't listen to this guy.
Okay, hold on, Red. Okay, Red. I'll come to you, but Red, if Morocco beats France, what will you say?
That would be the biggest upset in World Cup history. Morocco making the final and defeating the defending champions is the single greatest upset. Like we would be witnessing history.
Morocco would be France, Spain, Portugal, and Belgium.
And Elias.
Colonizer.
And if they win the final,
No, Elias. If this is my issue here. Morocco, if he beats Belgium, Spain, Portugal, France, and you lose in the final, what was the point?
No.
What is the point? No. Hold on. No. This is non-negotiable. I'm sorry. No. See, this is where I'll get angry right now.
No, but
there is no point. No. Hold on. No. Shh. There is no point in beating Belgium, Spain, Portugal, France, and you lose the final. There'll be no. I don't hear. Oh, they tried. It's so good. The pride. No. It would be a disaster. You can't beat all those teams and then lose the final.
Colonizers tax, man. They're trying to get back at them. It is what it is, man.
The same is where they're getting. Their highest is probably going to be third. You have to be Croatia.
Oh, so you're saying they can't beat France?
Look, it's going to be Argentina, France. We're not gonna have Argentina, Morocco, or Croatia. It's gonna be Argentina, France.
No. Okay, hold on. Okay, Ilis. Do you want to do? Okay, Ilis. Check this out. Say Ilis. This is how the universe works. You better hope that Gatlook is right. If it's Argentina, France,
I pray it is.
If it's Argentina, France, Argentina have to win. Do you know why? It's called this is called the balance of the universe. We all know what happened in 2018. And Elias, you know how long I've been talking about how Mbappe dunked on Messi.
Exactly.
If it's Argentina, France, or Elias, I'm not even going to watch the freaking game. Elias, I'm not watching the game because I know exactly what's going to happen. Mbappe is going to miss a penalty. He's missing an open goal, and he's going to have a missed kick 2 yards out. And Messi is dropping it a two-piece.
You know what you're seeing how France defended. I think there will be a lot of penalties between Argentina and France because those French players, man, they give away. I'm surprised there wasn't 3 or 4.
No. Delta, there won't be. Which Argentine player has the legs to run like any of the English players did?
Well, I mean, you could say like Di Maria. You can say Alvarez. Alvarez has
Di Maria.
Great.
You can say that old man. You want him to be running?
Wait, no.
Different game.
Hold on, stop. No, we're not going to do this. We're not going to disrespect Morocco like this. Okay, we're not going to disrespect Morocco like this.
Don't disrespect Croatia either. Croatia are beating Argentina.
Well, we said that about every single team.
Hold up, Red. Expand. Croatia beat Argentina.
So honestly, Argentina can win this game, but only in one situation. They have to beat Croatia within the first 20 minutes. They have to score one goal and then score another goal just for security. Because every minute that goes on with this match, it's advantageous to Croatia. This Croatia team thrives. It's built for the final moments of a game. Like you saw Brazil, from the 85th minute onwards, they were finished. They were just struggling, trying to counter or do something. Croatia are built for these moments. So that's why I feel like this Argentina side, they're gonna have to shit house a lot, which they've proven they can do that against Netherlands, which I love it. I live for those moments, but this Croatia team is too mentally strong. Like these guys, how many times have they played 120 minutes? How many penalty shootouts have they been to?
Yeah. But you could also argue that Argentina are really good in penalty shootouts.
No, but Croatia never lost one.
But the thing is this Croatia team, they're comfortable. This is their element. This is their element, especially because also I feel like Croatia have less pressure on them. Let's be honest, Argentina, you could see the spirit of that team. None of those players want to let Messi down. They all want to play for him. They all want to make sure that he gets that trophy because the whole footballing world wants him to get that trophy.
Hold on. Hold on, Red. Don't think there's a difference.
Croatia to spoil the party, man.
Hold on, Red. Don't you think there's a difference between this Croatia game and the time? Because here's the thing. I feel Croatia are coming more as they're not favorites, but they're closer to Argentina than they were against Brazil. Because don't forget, this Argentina team they were written off after that Saudi Arabia game. Everybody said, okay, these guys are very time, blah blah blah.
No,
Croatia, guys, you know what? I think Argentina are winning it, man. I've done the calculation, man.
Yeah, we can't have Croatia.
No. I just did the calculation, man.
It's Doctor Strange, right?
See, man, I did it. Wait, hold on. Let me come to you. So yes, talk to me. What did we say, man? Yes, what did we say?
This whole World Cup is so unpredictable. I don't know. At this point, I feel like
Yes. I think this is Messi. It's I just did the calculation. I think it is.
But here's the thing, HH. It's like you say that, but I'm not gonna lie to you. This Croatian team has actually shocked me. I think this Croatian team is more of a shock for me than Morocco.
Toughest team. Croatia are toughest team to beat.
Don Luka Modric.
Because the thing is because this is the same team I watched in the Euros. HH. The Euros, they were bad. They were so bad in the Euros.
Didn't they? Wait. Didn't they come back from 3-1 down against Spain?
Yeah, they.
But I'm saying compared. I'm saying compared to now. I'm saying compared to now is night and day. Like that team, like it was a struggle for them to even get out of the group. They're in a semifinal of a World Cup. This is crazy. I thought this was the end. I thought this was finito. Mandzukic and Rakitic, Modric.
But yes, I just think the spirit of Messi. Like my thing is,
but the
it is what it is. Yes, I just think because you know what it is. Yes, let me explain to you. Messi does his thing.
But it don't work.
No. This is how it works. Messi will do his thing, and yes, I'll have to be brought to a court. And then basically, you know what? Elias will. I won't be able to look at Elias.
But the thing about Croatia,
Elias will say Elias will say, look, sorry, man, you can't talk.
But here's the thing, though.
Yes, I won't be able to talk to Elias face to face like this right now.
No.
Yes, this is the last few days before I can talk to Elias as a man.
I'm gonna say this
because he'll disrespect me. Yes, Elias will disrespect me.
I'm gonna need that Messi years ago.
Okay,
your jinx is not working.
Yes.
Yeah, listen, guys. There's two teams right now. They have no pressure at all. Two teams right now that they are the most free teams. Like these two teams, they're gonna come to the semifinal. No pressure. They're gonna just play their football. That's Croatia and Morocco. Croatia and Morocco have nothing. They have nothing to lose.
Have any pressure on them either.
It's France. It's always France. You know.
No, but I don't think they have any pressure on them.
But what I mean is like
they're doing something freakish right now.
No, I get that.
But actually no. Sorry. Before I like where you're going. Pressure.
Yeah.
I don't think any of them have any pressure now. If Argentina didn't win that Copa America, then there would be pressure. What Messi wanted is, I can't retire without winning a major title for Argentina. So I think if they hadn't won that Copa America, there'd be huge pressure. So if Argentina don't win this, Messi would be like, I know it's bad, but hey, here's my thing. But the issue though is that if Argentina make the final, it's like, guys, we're here now. We can't lose it now.
But that's the thing.
So it'll be different, you know?
No, but I as much as you say that, France and Argentina, when they go to a semifinal, that's pressure, because they're both expected to go to the final. But
yes, you're missing the Messi point. The whole thing for Messi was, I've got to win something for Argentina. And that was what the Copa America was.
He has to win the World Cup, bro.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does. He's from Argentina. What the hell?
Wilton, all because he dunks on Brazil in the final. Relax. Yes, continue. Yes, get the mic. Yes, has the mic. Yes, has the mic.
Look, guys.
Hold up. Let's one at a time. Yes.
You're wrong. You know why you're so wrong? Because
sorry, but yes, before you go, there is also no pressure on France because, hey, we've already won the World Cup. And also, the last time it seemed defended the title was in 62. So, no team has any real pressure.
No.
Not just that. They have like an injured 11.
No. But God, hold on, lad. Okay, France put one France to. I'm focused on Argentina. Come on. Let's be honest. No one believes that. No one believes what you're saying. Because let's be real. If there was no pressure on Argentina, let's just go back a couple hours ago, a couple days ago. Look what happened to the Netherlands game. Argentina was in shock. Their world was falling apart. Their world was falling apart. When Messi scored a penalty.
Hold on. On Argentina right now. So let's say they lose to Croatia. Is that a shock? Let's do the math.
Yes.
What happened? No. Hold up. Stay right there. What happened in 2018? 3-0. They got dunked on. You're also playing the guys who were World Cup finalists 4 years ago.
That is a shock.
It's a shock. You know why it's a shock?
It is a shock. Because everybody's saying Argentina.
Wait, hold on. It's not a shock. It's Croatia.
Hold on. How many times have we come? How many times have we come onto this hangout and said that Argentina are not that good?
No. Hold on. Gatlock, it's not even that. You are playing the guys who were World Cup finalists 4 years ago.
But going into the tournament,
it just doesn't matter. What are you on about?
But going into the tournament, though, a lot of people are Argentina winning this tournament.
No, Wilton, if
Argentina...
They're so close. They're literally 1 game away from making the final.
Wilson, it was Brazil, and so no. The fact you can't call it a shock when you play the guys who were Wilson.
No, it's not a shock, but Argentina should win.
There we go. Gatlock, that's better language. Argentina should win.
But if
No,
Croatia
it's
win,
a shock.
how is
is it
It's
not
a shock.
That's a
okay,
shock.
okay,
It's a
okay,
shock.
guys. No, okay, hold up,
Yo,
guys.
Saudi
use your-
Arabia
no,
beat
no.
these guys not too long ago. Come on.
Gatlo, thank you. Guys, use your brain.
And France lost to
No,
Tunisia.
guys, listen, use your brain. You would have lost to the
Tunisia
guys who made the World Cup final 4 years ago, and the same team who beat you 3-0 4 years ago as well in the groups.
So
how is that a shock?
I just want to ask HH this.
Okay, can I?
Okay, guys, one at a time,
hold
one at a time. Delta.
So for you, for Argentina, more it will only be a shock if they lose the final.
What?
So you're saying it can't be a shock if they lose a semifinal. So it has to be only the final then. If they lose the final against France, then it's a shock.
No, wait. Okay, first of all, that makes no logical sense. Because
What do you mean? I'm trying to use your logic here.
It depends who they face. Wait, Delta. If they lost to Morocco, yeah, that's a shock. If they lost to France, how's that a shock?
How is that not a shock?
HH. No. You know. What?
No,
HH
how is that not a shock? Because it's Messi's last World Cup. How is that?
No,
not a
yeah,
shock?
exactly. Like, I
guys
don't
know
understand what this
shock,
guy's saying.
Wait,
no.
I think these guys have not read a dictionary before. No, Delta.
Okay.
How can it be a shock when you've lost to the defending champions in the final?
No. Actually, forget about 2018. Let's talk about 2022, this World Cup right now. Croatia, who did they beat in the round of 16? The team that beat Germany and Spain. Who they beat in the quarterfinals? The team that the favorites to win this competition. Okay, their resume coming into this is actually, you could say, better.
Sorry. Croatia freaking beat Brazil.
Which was shocking.
Favorites.
Which was shocking. That was a shock. That shouldn't have happened.
No. Wait.
Yeah, is it really going to be a shock that the Saudi Arabia?
But
we're not doing this.
The whole point is this: Croatia, Brazil. Let's be real, because guys, let's not be revisionists. Every name I heard was Brazil. Brazil. Nobody mentioned Argentina, especially after the loss to Saudi Arabia. So no, don't you dare like Brazil with the clear favorite.
Saudi Arabia. I remember that emergency hangout.
After the loss to no, hold up. No. This is a fact. This is a fact. This is a fact. So let's not start lying to ourselves. Before the World Cup, the clear name everybody said was Brazil. Then we had France, we had Argentina, we had Spain. When Argentina lost to Saudi Arabia, guys are like, Then Argentina squeezed past this team, and guys are like, this Argentina team did not look very good, but Brazil were looking good and so forth.
Hold on.
So my thing though is Croatia beating Brazil. Now here's the thing.
That was a shock.
No, wait, hold up. It was
shocking if they lose to Croatia.
Yeah, that's weird thing. I wouldn't call it a shock because I'm sorry.
It's not a shock.
It's not. Do you know why? Do you know why it's not? It's not. Do you know why I can't use the word shock? Because first of all, they were the World Cup finalists. You can't ignore that.
In 2018.
That was in 2018.
That was in 2018.
Are you kidding me, bro?
That was
literally. It's just every.
Guys, you're not even. Guys.
Okay, wait. Gatlock.
Hold on. Okay, we're talking about right now in this World Cup. Once they look, this is another. Sometimes you guys can be in when they lost to Saudi Arabia. You guys clowned on Argentina. Said they're not going to win this competition and whatnot. Croatia, they beat Japan. I think they dunked on Canada. When they beat Brazil, and this is another thing they beat in 2018 already. When they beat Brazil, their stock went up. You can't call it a shock if they beat Argentina. Argentina should win. They are the favorites. But is it going to be a shock? A shock is Saudi Arabia.
It's not going to be a shock anymore.
Yeah, it's not a shock.
It's not a shock anymore. It's not a shock anymore.
Do people understand the definition of a
Croatia
shock?
team is strong. We now realize that this Croatia team is strong. So it's not going to be a shock if they beat Argentina. The fact that even if Morocco, it's more of a shock if Morocco beats France, but it isn't going to be that much of a shock because we've seen what they've done to Spain and Portugal. So you can't call it a shock. No, this same final is going to be a shock.
I know. That's the key thing.
once you reach a semi-final, the shock element goes out of the window. Because to make it to a semi-final of a World Cup, you've already proven yourself in 2 knockout games already. So right now, that shock element is already out the window. Because right now, you've had to be at a certain level of quality to even get here. So you can't just get here by luck. You can't get to a World Cup semi-final of luck. You get to a World Cup semi-final, a little element of luck, but you've got to actually be good and be of a certain skill. So it is what we're here. But let's go back to the whole thing. Why do you not agree that Morocco will beat France? And let's put the jigsaw out the window.
I'm gonna be honest with you, right? Since I'm so happy the Argentina-Croatia game is on Tuesday, so if Argentina do win, I'm sorry, man. We're gonna need France in that final, man. Wallahi, we're gonna need Mbappe in that final. We're gonna need.
What if Messi dunks in it?
I would love for Morocco to win it. I would love that.
You guys hear the fear in Wilton's voice?
I would love for Morocco to win it, bro. But
he's shaking.
But if Argentina do beat Croatia, bro, wallahi, Mbappe, bro. Giroud, Griezmann.
Look, whatever happens.
No, Wilton. What if Argentina win the World Cup and Messi drops a masterclass in the final against France?
Hey, man,
then, bro, Pele's always been.
No, hold on, Wilton. Then what do you do?
Hey, man, I'm gonna have to come on here and say, yeah, man. Shout out to Ronaldo, man. I'm gonna say shout out to Ronaldo and Messi. Yeah, you the GOAT, man. I can't say nothing else anymore, man. I have no other argument. So that's why Croatia and France and Morocco, they're my lifeline. They're my lifeline right now.
Elias, what is it? Right, Elias, what were you about to say?
No, I'm gonna say. Morocco have a great chance of beating France. France are the clear favorites. They should win, and they are expected to win. But if Morocco do beat France, they have a great chance of winning the final. Okay, the best team.
Real quick, Elias. If you make the final, who would you rather face, Morocco or France?
I would much rather face France, a team that actually is going to attack you. A team.
Hold up, it makes sense. Let him cook. It makes sense. Let's go for it.
Because France haven't been great in this tournament. They haven't been great. They are France. They do have the talent. But this is the same reason why I would much rather face Brazil than Croatia, because this is a team that these are players that are going to go at you. For example, hey, I am much more comfortable playing a team that I know can attack you than a team who is so solid defensively and who are also are great at attacking. France's defense hasn't been great this tournament.
No, but Elias,
I have more chance of
Elias. I'll say this.
I understand that.
I'll say this.
They got the
Elias, if you beat Croatia, right, and I would rather go against Morocco because you pretty much gonna know what Morocco is gonna be, because Croatia and Morocco, they kind of play similar. They rely a lot.
It's not the same.
No. I'm giving you an example.
No. Morocco are the best defensive team.
No, but the reason I'm saying this, France not gonna attack Argentina. They're gonna give you the ball and hit you on the counter attack. That's what they're gonna do. They did the same thing in 2018.
France don't have a deep block. France don't play with a deep block, though.
Exactly.
Bro, this Argentina
defend like Morocco does with like two banks of 5.
I don't see how Argentina stopped Dembele and Mbappe on the wing. I don't.
Dembele was stopping himself.
Just 1 second. Elias, I think what Bilton is trying to talk about here is that he's looking at the quality of the players that Mbappe, Giroud, Griezmann has, and he doesn't really see much in Morocco. So he thinks, oh well, Mbappe is going to do something, but Morocco don't really have that type of player.
Yeah, because that's right, Delta. In the final, you need that player that can. If the game is tough, you need a player that can take the game.
Bro, did you see how any series scored? Did you see how any series scored, man?
That was a goal. That was
in that defense, man.
Wait, hold on. Let me say some Dubinsky's, man. From Abrisfair, Wilson, remember CR7 and Messi faced each other in the 09 UCL final, and Messi showed up while CR7 ghosted. They're the club goats, but overall goats, no. Messi and CR7 is football's Larry Bird versus Magic.
No, Embry is right, but then Ronaldo was like, let me get 5 UCL.
Fucking Larry.
Let me get 5 UCL. That's what Ronaldo did. Ronaldo was like, let me just do a 3P in the Champions League real quick.
Yo, HH, can you spare me like 60 seconds? Can you spare me like 60 seconds?
Go for it.
Yeah, because this is a bit off topic, but I don't know if I'm going to get this chance while he's here. So let me just give it a second.
We were close to knocking them out.
They were so close. They were so close. Wilton, can Brazil really do it?
bro, it's Hexa year, bro. It's coming home. It is. I don't know why you bum English bum, bro. Keep on saying it's coming home. It's not coming home, bro. It's not. It's Hexa. You can clip it all you want, bro. Neymar.
I have so much receipts on you built in.
Wait, what are you saying? Say again. Neymar's gonna do what?
Bro. It's the year. It's the year that Neymar's gonna finally win the World Cup for Brazil. It's gonna bring it home.
No. But okay, Bilton. Footballers, even from a footballing sense, what gives you this conviction
because
that this year of all years, Neymar?
It's right. We all can agree that France is the best team in the world, right?
Yeah.
But when I'm looking at men to men, 11 to men, and there's really not a big difference, bro. Like there really isn't. Right? They have Mbappe and we have Vinny, right? They have Griezmann, we have Rafinha. They have Pogba, we have Neymar. They have Conte, we have Casemiro and Fabinho. In defense, they have Kimpembe, we have Thiago Silva. They have Varane, we have Marquinhos.
He said Marquinhos. I knew he was gonna say Marquinhos.
Oh, hold up. Wait. No, press stop.
Hey, man.
The moment he said Marquinhos, that's when you just stopped.
Drop the brick, HH. Drop the brick.
Actually, you know what? I didn't drop the brick, but when he mentioned Marquinhos, so this for Marquinhos, man. It's for Marquinhos. Mentioned Marquinhos.
Can I say something real quick?
No, just a quick debate skills. Just 3. Croatia has a never die attitude. They refuse to lose. Their mentality is insane. They have experience in these stages. For Morocco, this is new territory. Guys, this I will not. Okay, well,
it was new territory in the quarterfinal for them.
See, here's my thing though. I feel for sure Croatia will take Argentina to penalties. Croatia are not gonna lose in regulation now. They're going to deep waters. But my thing though is, I think that Morocco-France game is over in 90.
I'm so nervous for Tuesday.
Bro, I am so nervous. I don't know if I'm going to sleep for the next 2 days.
I'm scared. Okay, yes. What are your nerves about? Because if anybody should be nervous, it should be Elias, who's actually Argentine.
It's the World Cup. Everything is in stake. All the narratives, all the everything. Messi potentially winning the World Cup. Is crazy. Luka Modric potentially won. How are you not nervous? This is like it's like excitement versus nervous. It's like back and forth.
No. Look, it's getting real. Hold on. Just again, why the constant disrespect shown to the inferior nations? Both Croatia and Morocco have beaten better teams with France and Argentina. Please respect them. No. And that is where I was trying to make the point that once we reach a semi-final, get that shock crap out the window. Shock no longer applies to a World Cup semi. World Cup semi, these have been the 4 best teams so far for this World Cup. So you've had to come through a lot to even get here. So right now it's difficult. But here's the issue. This World Cup has shown that stop assuming. Brazil, France. All right. Argentina, Portugal. Okay. Argentina, France. Don't you get what's happening? If you keep wanting this heavyweight final, it ain't gonna happen. Mike may be right. We could be seeing Croatia, Morocco on Sunday. So don't. We could be seeing Croatia, Morocco on Sunday.
I wouldn't mind that. Honestly, that would be good for
new winner.
Two country. Yeah, new winner. And I would love for Morocco to win it for Africa. So
no. Look. At first, I was like, I didn't wait 4 years to watch Croatia Morocco final.
I don't know why you
No, Wilson, relax. Wilson, a man can change, and I'm not sure. So I feel that if it is what it is, hey, I am all for a new winner. I think that would be great if we actually had a first-time winner.
Because I'll say this though. I'll say this though. That Morocco-Croatia game in the group stage was the most boring game in the entire World Cup, bro. That Morocco-Croatia game.
And if it's Morocco-Croatia, that is 1,000% going to penalties.
They're in the same group.
They're in the same group and they played. Oh my God! How did I just realize this?
So we just wait for penalties. Then we won't be watching it.
Wait, hold on. I wish I would have had it on Twitter. Like there's like a meme that says that if Morocco and Croatia get there, you see all the guys basically sit down. I just wait for like 120 minutes to penalties. Yeah.
I mean, we should respect them a bit more than that, but yeah, that's pretty funny.
No. But let's be real. If it's based on how the game went in the group stages, if they're in the final, it's going to be a very cagey game, and nobody will want to make a mistake. Guys, are like, you know what? Let's go to penalties. So
probably, I agree with you. They're going to play it safe and be like, that's our best chance instead of risking.
It's a final. Super safe.
I've never said this before. but whoever invented a penalty was both a genius and a psychopath. Like penalties is insane, HH. Like imagine the ones taking the penalty, bro. I have a hard time watching it.
That's what
I have a
guys,
hard time watching it.
Yes. I'm nervous watching penalties myself. Imagine having to do that run up after 2 hours and trying to play, bro. Like basically, I cannot imagine taking a penalty for Nigeria in a World Cup final. Bro, that thing is going over the bar. That thing is going. Actually, no, it's not because I never go for power. That thing is traveling like tuk, 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 and the keeper just saving it because like too much nerves. Like,
when was the last
this is
time
for me.
we
Like,
had
I would never step out to take a penalty. Never.
When was the last time we had a World Cup final penalty shooter? Was it
2006?
Oh, 6, yeah.
France, Italy.
So do you think
Trezeguet missed.
I have a weird feeling that Argentina and France could end that way. I'm just saying it could be 1-1, going to extra time, and penalty shootout. And I feel like Mbappe. I don't want Mbappe in this situation, HH, where he
won the World Cup already.
If it's Argentina and France, Mbappe is missing a penalty, and everyone will clown me. It is what it is. I know what I'm building myself up to that, man.
No, but HH, I mean, like Mbappe. This I think this would be the biggest for him because Mbappe has. If he wins this World Cup, he could potentially be the greatest footballer of all time. Like, no doubt.
Wait, hold on. Like, France, guys, a team hasn't defended their World Cup since '62. France are not defending their title.
No, but
and remember, I've said this from the starts. Shout out to them making this far, but I said it from the starts. France cannot win the World Cup without Pogba and Kante. They can't win without Pogba and Kante.
Well, if they do it, what's gonna?
Kenny, I'm saying they won't. There's no if they won't. There's no if they won't. They can't win without Pogba and Kante. And also, when it happens, come back to me and say, HH, we're right.
No, but the thing is that 2018 Pogba and Kante is not 2022 Pogba and Kante. So
I didn't stutter. France cannot win a World Cup without Pogba and Kante. I'm sorry, it's not negotiable.
Why did Gala lose his mic?
You know the truth, bro. This is the reality. Griezmann has replaced Pogba. It is what it is, man. In terms of creativity, he's replaced them. And
Griezmann has been money. Okay, Griezmann has been money. He's been money.
No, Griezmann.
You've been doing shit. We always told you he was important to that.
Whoa.
But never won the 2018 World Cup.
Hold on.
Griezmann has not replaced Pogba.
And the funny thing
no. What I mean is, in terms of
let me land on this.
One at a time, guys. One at a time. Wilton. One at a time.
Chalmany, guys. Respect Chalmany.
Yeah, in the 2018 World Cup final, who took the penalty for France under that pressure? Griezmann did. You keep on shitting on Griezmann. Griezmann is always fantastic for France.
No,
you keep on calling him a sidekick. I don't know why you do that.
Griezmann was his side chick. Griezmann was a side chick.
2016, he was amazing. He was a
Griezmann was a side chick in 2018. He's been amazing at this World Cup. In 2018, he was a side chick. Griezmann has been one of the best players at this World Cup.
Who was better than him in 2018?
2 assists in 2018.
Pogba.
How was your side chick?
Mbappe. Varane.
No.
How about that?
Mbappe was not better than Griezmann.
Griezmann had 4 goals and 2 assists. How was your side chick?
Mbappe had Argentina.
What country penalties?
Messi missing penalties. You see that hard. It's hard to score penalties. It's hard. You saw Marquinhos.
Guys, look, man. All I'm saying is, guys, Tuesday, Wednesday is Big Sam and so forth. Elias, I wish you luck, Elias. Elias, I know you want to get Maradona out the paint, and it is what it is. Elias, it's destiny. Elias, you are going to be a world champion on Sunday. I hope you're happy, and I hope you have everything ready for you. Because Elias, France are out the paint, man. So Elias, congrats in advance for Messi's goal status and so forth. Elias, come on, Elias, you're going to see a World Cup victory. Something you've not seen since 1986. Elias! So this guy on Sunday it's going to be one of the best days of your life. So other things are congrats to Messi. I hope you actually saw over the final. And for Mbappe, it is what it is, man. At least you tried. Here's my thing with Mbappe. At least you go to a semi. Now, no one even thought you would ever make it to the groups. So, guys, think about it. No one thought Mbappe would make it to the final. Mbappe made a semi. It's amazing Mbappe made a semi, but it is what it is. They dream it from Mbappe. So you know what? For Mbappe, it's all about February against Bayern. It is what it is. This is Messi's World Cup. Shout out to Messi and congrats to you, bro. And we'll just see what you do in the final and everything. Peace out, stay true. Much love, much love, much love, much love.